right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Some Random Guy Speaks. I am your host, Tony G, and we're about to do another live here and things. So I said, you know what? I'm not in my home studio, obviously, but I'm not driving as well. So, which means I can read comments. So we're about to get ready to kick it off. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day this morning on a Tuesday, the 17th of December, 2024. We are in approximately, well, I should say, we are in history right now. In other words, history is being made. We are about to embark on something great as we start to move into 2025 and things. So we're going to be talking about um, things that are happening that you haven't seen in the presidency in a long time. So yeah, we're going to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I'm just waiting for some people to come into the chat, and then we'll go from there and things. So in the meantime, while I wait for people and things, and I'm looking for some people to engage this morning and things. So let me see here. While we wait for that, what else is happening? Yeah, I'm over here at the dealership right now, and just waiting for my car to be serviced. I'm getting an oil change, and I'm also getting tire rotation and things because I put on a lot of miles. So, but I said, what would be a good time to kill some time while I'm waiting? I'm at the dealership right now, getting an oil change, tire rotation. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, welcome to the chat. So while I'm waiting on that, a person come in and go. That's pretty common. you know, if anything, I just treat this as more of a video than a live and things. But I really enjoy the live though overall, being able to communicate with people, talk with people and things. So but as I build this thing up, I'm talking about this channel. I'm steady teetering away, man. Just staying the course because again, it's not about views, ladies and gentlemen. It's about most importantly is what an individual has to say of importance. So first and foremost, I always put that out there and things. But if anyone else doesn't come into the room, I don't get any more people. I'm just going to continue going on. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue going on and things. Well, what this today's topic discussion is about. We're talking about we're moving in the right direction. And what do I mean by that when I say we're moving in the right direction? What I mean by that, when we say we're moving in the right direction, we're talking about the country. It's been a process of being healed. Um, Apparently, it does appear that Trump has put everything in motion, even though he's not actually acting as president yet until January 20th, 2025. But we are going in the right direction and things. So, so with that to be said, um, yeah, we are really about to embark on something wonderful here. What is going on in the news? We can talk about that as well. You already heard China. China, ladies and gentlemen, they have. I mean, I'm sorry, not China. Japan. Excuse me. Yeah, Japan. Japan have already. The CEO of Japan. We're talking about a lot of jobs being created here in America. The CEO of Japan, I can't think of his name right now, but he have given America 1 billion. I think it's $100 billion. I believe it is. I think that's what it is. Is it 100 billion, 100 billion, or 100 million? I think it might be 100 million, not billion, but I think it might be 100. Yeah, Trump said he tried to get 200 billion. So, or million, one of the two, million, billion. But at any event, um, yeah, it's one of those things. So we're talking a lot of jobs being created, and this is in the AI field and stuff like that, AI technology. So, which is going to be a wonderful thing. Now, as we study talking about it, right? So the CEO of Japan. awarded America a lot of money, $100 million. You know what I'm saying? So this is a lot of. It's actually 100 million, not a billion, but 100 million. And then in regards to that, so this is big. Never before in the history that we have ever heard, let's say, a president, right, or elect president. I mean, here we are, Japan, right? We're talking about the CEO of Japan that have given America $100 million to invest in AI technology here in America. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. So you can already see that we are we're heading towards the right direction. A lot of these crooked cronies that are in the White House and so forth, you can already see it right now. The axe is coming down. Accountability. I did a video, I mean, feed like yesterday. Accountability is coming, ladies and gentlemen. But talking about that Japan, the CEO that have given $100 million to America. There's a lot of jobs that are going to be created right now. We are definitely heading in the right direction. Never before have I ever witnessed or heard a president, ladies and gentlemen, not even a president yet, elected president. And then you got the CEO of Japan that's investing in America. It's already happening, ladies and gentlemen. All the naysayers, right? Bloomberg, all these other people that talk about, oh yeah, the tariffs will never work, prices will go up. Trump knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. He really does. So this is what I'm saying, though. We are heading in the right direction. And I wanted to talk about that while I'm at the dealership. I said, you know what? It'd be really, really cool. So appreciate you guys coming into the room. Good morning to you all. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. But yeah, we're going to get into it. So I wanted to get that first and foremost out the way. Once again, the Japanese CEO of a tech company decided to invest in America. Now, what would make a person in another country want to invest in America, right? This is the country that's supposed to be going down, right? All this stuff. People are witnessing right now, seeing something great because he feels confident with the new leadership that we have versus this old leadership. It was terrible, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't know his front from his back, let alone we were on a course heading towards World War III. All of the money that has been siphoned out of America going over to the Ukraine, the illegal immigrants that's coming over here as well too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you though, boy, we are turning around. We really are doing what we need to do now that we got a real alpha male leadership, strong, masculine, and this is what the country was been missing. We had weak leadership for the past 16 years. It's been downrotted, downtrodden. We've been going down, 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 down. Now it's turning around, ladies and gentlemen. It's turning around. So I wanted to touch on that and talk about it a little bit. And this is all great news. I mean, you may as well say Christmas has come early. You know what I'm saying? So you guys want to talk about that, and what else I wanted to bring up as well, besides the Japanese CEO that's invested $100 million into America's. We're talking about over here into technology. We're talking about AI. There's going to be a lot of jobs. Manufacturing is going to be coming back too. This is another thing in things because think about it the big companies that are in these other countries in the world, and again, America, if you guys forgotten, we used to be like the number one manufacturer and producer of the world. Now they're going to be coming back here to America. You know why? Because Trump said that I'm going to give them a tax cut of 15%. And then also, they wouldn't be subject to the 25% tariff hike. So this will be an incentive. So what do you think they're going to do? Are they going to just stay where they are, pay the 25% tariff hike, or are they going to come back to America, get 15% tax cut, right? And then not only that, zero when it come down to the tariffs, though. They're going to be able to export their goods and things like that, and then sell in America as well. It's a beautiful thing. What about the oil? He said drill, baby, drill. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? We're talking about the Keystone pipeline that's going to be open again. We have more oil reserves here in America than we have anywhere in Saudi Arabia, anywhere in the world. When he said America first, that's what he meant. That's what he meant. So think about that as well, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot of things that are going on right now, and things, and I just wanted to make would be, once again, that we have a lot to celebrate and things already. Things like that. So we're going to be energy independent because America have always had the resources. We have crushed the new Green Deal. We have destroyed the new Green Deal and things. Not saying that electric vehicles people won't be able to buy them. It's just that it won't be a mandate coming from the government and the EPA saying that we want to have everybody all EV by the year 2030. No, we ain't got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump blocked it and stopped it. Everybody should have a choice if they want to get in a vehicle. You got a lot of people out here that love your gasoline vehicles, right? You got some that like electric. I'm not hating on electric vehicles. I just personally, to me, I don't think they're really practical though, when we're talking about driving. They're not practical. Unless if you're doing short distances, like a short commute to and from work, or the fact that you just like electric vehicle. But for me and my lifestyle and most people, that the average commute from the let's say from the house to office is about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I just don't think that is a fuel efficient for an electric vehicle. So I've driven them. I mean, I think they're cool. I think the Tesla is cool, but to put that as a one and only, mm-mm. I wouldn't. I would definitely vote against that. I'm not for that. Um, as well as what else? What else it is? This this whole what's it? This whole wind, the title thing, and all that with the windmills and all this other nonsense. We got enough oil reserves and enough energy resources over here where we don't have to depend on nobody, right? And this is what's going to make America great again. Whether you agree or disagree, but you're still going to be benefiting from it. And that's what's beautiful about being an American. You know what I'm saying? What about the taxes as well too? What about the Social Security, right? This is another one. This is the big myth and the big lie that's been taught over and over and over. Oh yeah, he's going to take away the benefits and all this other stuff. Listen, he always said it that the benefits will not be touched. Not only that the benefits won't be touched, but we're also going to have it where it's going to be tax free on seniors, right? So this is another thing. So we won't have to deal with that, right? I'm just walking it down of all the great things that are about to transpire, you know, as we walk down, was it 34 days left until you know who takes the seat? So it's a beautiful thing. So what else we can talk about in regards to that? I think that's great with the Social Security benefits for seniors, though. They're not being taxed, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean? That means there's more money in the pocket. In fact, he said he wasn't going to take Social Security away. He was going to improve on it to even make it better. Because we already know when we had Obamacare, it was the worst thing ever, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Need I not say more? Penalized if you didn't have Obamacare? But again, um, it was a step in the right direction. I will say that though. But like with all things can be improved on, and we know that it's not going away. So that's the lie, and we know where the lie is coming from. It's simply coming from the left. It's just simply not true. What else that we can talk about, ladies and gentlemen, besides that? Well, like I said before, the whole topic of today, we're only talking about the changes that are being made and the step in the right direction. And you guys need to hear more positive news today versus a whole bunch of negativity. You know what I'm saying? So, with the technology thing, the investment with Japan, As I mentioned before, the CEO of Japan is going to invest $100 million into tech, which is AI technology here in America, which is going to create more jobs. That's why I'm always encouraging people to go into the tech field. Whether if it's cloud security, this thing I'm gonna be going into, and things like that, and then AI, because you got to know how to do that. Python, these things that you guys gotta be aware of too. Crypto is about to blow up. Ooh, man, let's talk about it. Cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do have some investments in crypto, and I also been mining as well too. Not the traditional mining that you're thinking of with the expensive computers and graphic cards running all hours of the night, running up your utility bill. No, I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it unconventionally. I'm gonna drop the information down below too. There's a company, some of you guys may be aware of it, but it's called excuse me, it's called Pi Network. A friend of mine dropped it in my lap, and things. This is like 4 years ago, because I've been mining since 2020, right? And what it is that you download this app. It's called Pi Network. Pi Network, when they first started out, it was really like a laughable joke. A lot of people didn't think it was going to do anything. The people of the Pi Core, talking about tech, we're talking about crypto right now. So this is for some of you guys. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Most of you guys have heard cryptocurrency, right? We're talking about a decentralized form of money exchange, right? So this is why Biden hated cryptocurrency, because had he would have got back in, he would have destroyed cryptocurrency, because we already know the old oligarch, they don't like a decentralized monetary system. They want to keep it where they can control it, right? But crypto is the shit. It's the shiznit. You know what I'm saying? So with the Pi Network, you guys can Google it, and they expect it. They're going to be making their release, I believe it's December the 31st of 2024. They're going to be going live, man, with this thing. So, because they're challenging, and I'm only using terms, go guys, but I'm going to try to explain it. They're going to be, I'm talking about Pi Network, which is a cryptocurrency company. They're going to be challenging the whole Binet thing, right? Binance is a crypto exchange house where all the cryptocurrency have to go through, and I hear that they take about 50% of the earnings. So somewhat it is regulated through them. But what the Pi Network is doing, they are trying to challenge the Binance system of cryptocurrency, because people can mine from their cell phones with the app. I've been doing this for 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, because I missed the first one. Hey, good morning, John. How are you? John Paddock, everybody. John Paddock in the house. Good morning. Good morning, my brother from another mother. My brother, what's going on with you? Yeah, I'm over here talking about, you probably may have heard or not. I'm over here talking about this other company. They're not so much new no more. They've been around for about 4 or 5 years. They're called Pi Network, and it's a crypto based company that was started over there in Palo Alto, over in Silicon Valley, and they've been doing this thing, man. I've been mining through my app like for 4 years now. And then what it is too is that instead of having expensive computers and like graphic cards and all this other stuff, you can just do it from your cell phone. And it's every 24 hours that you got to remind. It reminds you, give you an alert and things to get out there and mine again. So it's mining in the background while you're going on with your everyday life. And this was the convenience of it. This is going to change crypto. And I really believe that it's going to be a powerhouse. It can actually, it has a potential to not only rival Bitcoin, but it can actually take it over, because they're changing the game, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been doing this mining thing for 4 years, so yeah, John. So when this Pi Network thing for cryptocurrency, when they be released, because they already got approved through mainnet. It's just one more step for Pi Network to be that deal, man. This is a coin that they just thought it was just a joke, right? They've been clowned. Now they say, oh man, this coin will never be worth anywhere. I pulled it up. through the cryptocurrency, and it's valued about, what is it, $55, $56. It can potentially go high as that. There's people that's speculating, John, that this coin, this Pi coin, can go like 300, over $300 per coin, which I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and basically you can get other people in your downline. I can invite other people, which I'm gonna leave a link to this in case of people are interested in getting in on Pi Network. Don't miss this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of us miss Bitcoin, right? We were there when Bitcoin first started out. It was in the same position, same situation. No one would have never thought that Bitcoin was going to do something. But look at it now, right? And I'm still like, and I said, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try not to ever miss another opportunity, right? Like this. So I'm encouraging you guys. You got to, you know, think a little outside of the box because we already know fiat currency is steady going down. They're about to do another rate cut coming up this January, ladies and gentlemen. It may be even sooner because they know that they can't keep the charade up with the house of cards with the economy, right? Because the economy is always volatile, right? You got inflation, right? It's it's regulated. It's in a centralized controlling house, which we call the Federal Reserve. They're all in cahoots with each other. That and the fictitious government that we actually have. So this is why Trump said that, hey, I wanted to invest more in the crypto, right? Because if the fiat goes down, and it will, it ain't no if, it's about when, right? And when it does go down, you want to be able to have safe haven with your money. I'm not a financial expert, but I will say this. I know enough to say, hey, I can put my money in other investments, such as crypto, what I've been doing. People slept on Dogecoin. You know, Elon Musk bought a whole thing of Dogecoin about 3 or 4 years ago. You guys need to be getting on this stuff. If you want to watch success, do what successful people have done. Of course, yeah, he got a lot of money to invest in something, but maybe Elon knows something, right? And that's what I did. I've been buying Dogecoin right now. I got Cardano. There's a few other ones out there, and I've been buying it, man. Some of you guys that are crypto people, you guys, I'm not a crypto expert, but I got a few buddies of mine and stuff like that that we investing on crypto, man. You know, John says what worries me is with crypto is quantum computing. Tech companies are finally at a point they operate for a long duration in quantum environments. I'm not more of a metal and I'm more metals and a cattle guy. Absolutely, John. I hear you. I hear you. But the thing about it is simply this though, you know. I just use crypto, right? I invest in I only put in a little amount a day. I'm not transferring a large sums of money, but I'm just doing little by little by little, John. That's all I'm doing. If they always say in investment, you part with what you can afford with, as opposed to losing big, right? And that's basically what I do, you know, regards to that. But I hear you. Metals is the way to go. I was just about to mention that too, John. There's nothing wrong with it. Gold, silver, platinum, or whatever, it's nothing wrong with it because actually we are going back, as you know, John, we are going back to the gold standard again, right? And this is going to happen. Uh, you know, mark my word, it's going to happen. We are headed back in the right direction where banks will be holding gold and silver as well, you know, that we can be able to have the real notes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, even if we even still using notes, I think we still may use C notes right now. But as things get more, where because you know with crypto, you know I can go out here and let's say buy stuff with crypto. It's going to be all electronic, right? But I don't see the dollar going totally away and things like that. So, but yeah, we are right now, John. We are looking great, man. We got a guy in the White House right now. We're looking great though, John. That's all I can say. We're doing. He's setting it up. He's got some very, very smart people behind him, to my Trump. And, we are about to embark on something great and spectacular, though, Hey, John, I talked about it earlier. You heard about the Japanese CEO that invested in, what is it? He invested in $100 million into the tech industry. I know you heard that, though. So you know what that means. We're talking about job creation, the money. We're going to have that, and then he's not the only one. There's going to be other companies from other countries in the world that's going to be investing back into America. John Paddock says, I think a month or two, gold and silver will drop and the buying opportunities will arrive. I believe that, John. I do. I would be interested in crypto mining on my phone. John, I'm gonna drop the link on that, man, because Pi, it's one of them is called Pi Network. And with Pi Network, I've been doing Pi, man, for, like I mentioned earlier, I've been doing that for like 4 years. You can mine from your cell phone, right? You don't have to worry about having expensive computers and graphic cards running up your utilities all hours of the night. But what it is just a beautiful thing, though. I do believe that they're going to be a force to reckon with. Once they're already clear mainnet right now, they're going to be a force to reckon with, because once they get through and release the coin. Because what's nice about it, who was the guy that was over, it was a, what's the Asian dude, but he gave, this dude here said that Pi Network has all of the earmarks of, they did everything right. They didn't jump out there early. They built themselves up credibility wise, far as being reputable. And then they call the people that are mine, they call us pioneers. I love the play on words of that, but all of them are pioneers, right? So they have about 65 million people in the network that mine every day. And the more people that you get underneath you as well, John, then what will happen is that it would start it would start actually, the amount of mining would start picking up. They said if you get about 5 people under you, yeah, you should see some things. The only problem that I had, because I had people mining as well, and I invited them in. But like with most things with people, they tend to stop. They lose interest. This is the long game. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. People are chasing, as you know, John, they're chasing the quick money fix. This is a long term, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking to John, but for those that are here that can listen, when you're doing crypto or precious metals and so forth, you are playing the long game, so that you know. So that you know. So this is exactly what it is. This is not a get quick, get rich quick type of scheme stuff. You are playing the long game. You are wedging and I'm sorry, hedging against inflation. In case if the dollar bill drop, you have some other investments in to protect yourself, protect your finances. So that's what I tell everybody. And I'm not even a financial advisor or anything, but I know what's right and what to do. So this is the thing about it, though. So you're playing a long game, so you can actually mine from your cell phone, and it's mining in the background. A friend of mine put this in my lap 4 years ago. So I said, man, I can do it. I ain't got nothing to lose. But you can pull. I'm gonna leave the link down below, John. But yeah, but you're absolutely right, man. John says SoftBanks is looking at 100 million, a billion investment in America. I said a million, but you said billion. I think it was a billion. Oh yeah, so I appreciate that for correcting me, John. I'm over here saying a million, but I appreciate that. Billion, and that's big, man. Because I mean, John, think about it though, man. It's like, and remember you heard Trump was trying to get 2 billion, 200 billion from the Japanese CEO that you're talking about, SoftBank, but 1 million, 2 billion. You know what I'm saying? John says, I like investments or speculation. Speculation. I'm sorry. I like investments in speculation without counterparty risk, such as stocks and their winners or losers. Exactly, because we know the thing with stocks that I don't like either, John. And I do dividends. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I have a certain amount of dividend investment that I do, But the whole stock thing, because we're seeing how somebody like Nancy Pelosi, she can, because she's on the inside. Anybody else, they would have been arrested. It's called inside trading, as all a lot of us already know. Plus, it's also centralized. It's regulated, like you said. One winner, a lot of losers. That's the thing I don't like about the traditional stock market. Nobody today that you can think of. Really have beat the SRP 500. You know, those days with Warren Buffett, you don't hear people today about that other than Nancy Pelosi. You know what I'm saying? But I got a friend of mine, man. He got his money in, made his millions. You know what I'm saying? He made his millions off of stocks and stuff. He's a mentor of mine, by the way. But I didn't really I liked the crypto. He didn't like crypto very much, you know, because he is old school though. He's probably about close to, I think he's in his 70s. You know, he's old enough to be my daddy, right? But I tried to get him to look at crypto. I tried to explain it a little bit, and I think he may have some type of investment in crypto. He's not a big fan of it, and I get it. You know, crypto is more of a new wave, not necessarily a new wave, but you know what I'm saying. I get it. John says I lost my ass on stocks in 2008. We all did, man. I lost it on 401 when I was working there because I remember in the 2008, that's when it crashed, man. Made it back in FX, buying and selling currency. There you go. There you go. Yeah. But I do have silver. I do have precious metals that I can utilize to hedge against inflation and stuff like that. So, like I said, with the dividends, I tell you the ones that I have invested in, John. It's the typical ones. These are the best stock picks that I've found out in research. I got Facebook, Amazon, Apple, right? Netflix, and then I have Google. And those are the ones that pay some of the best on dividends as well. So I use an app called M1, and it's one of these ones, no load type of investments, no fees you have to deal with, no brokers, none of this type of stuff. You can just go in there, create your own pie, set things up, right? And that's basically what I did, investing in on some of these companies and stuff that could stand the test of time. And some of them pay like monthly and things like that. Well, I mean, or quarterly. Some of them quarterly, some of them are monthly, and things like that. Yeah, I just got another notification on Bitcoin. It says Bitcoin 4-year cycle strikes again. This 2019 has taken Bitcoin to 380K. Yeah, 380K on Bitcoin. So get Bitcoin in the fourth year again. It's about to skyrocket again. It's already doing well. But yeah, man, I mean, these are the things that are happening. When you got a president that's backing Bitcoin and precious metals and other things like that, yeah, we're stepping in the right direction though. And I definitely know it's not going to stop with Japan, because now that Japan have invested, because I know their economy been hurting. Yeah, I believe that the Japanese were trying to develop their own type of Bitcoin. They were in the process of producing that, because I know their economy is hurting too over there in Japan and things like that. But that's big though, man. That's big with Trump, man. That's really really big. And I think that we're going to see a wave of other companies that are investing in America. And the reason that they are, in my opinion, is that because they know that they support very, very strong leadership. That's the key. Now that we got somebody that's about to come into the office that supports very strong leadership, male leadership, and that's what we've been missing in this country for a long time. So I'm really happy now that we are heading back in the direction, and it's going to get better now, and things not worse. We got some challenges out there. We're not out of the forest yet, but other than this mass shooting, we knew that that was coming. We know this is the playbook of the left: mass shootings, drones up in the air, trying to scare people, trying to get people to give more of their civil liberties up. They want to go ahead and martial law and these and all the rest of this stuff. We know that they're what they're trying to do, and we know that Trump ain't going to allow them to do it. They're going to try. And I think what the test is with these drones, we all know by now that this stuff is military, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. What they're doing is still illegal, because if it is some type of spy drone, we know that it goes against the Fourth Amendment rights, because we are going back to the Constitution. That's for sure, and they're violating American citizens' privacy. All these surveillance cameras up and stuff like that. These are on. This stuff are on these right of ways, at easements. These things are in public places, not just in private property. Private property is one thing about surveillance cameras, right? But when you're doing this stuff on the public, this is all you're talking about breaking all type of constitutional laws and stuff like that. So yeah, so right now, we are heading back, ladies and gentlemen. You're also hearing about what was it? Oh yeah, Justin Trudeau. You done already heard the news, John. Justin Trudeau. He's in the process of stepping down. I never seen a prime minister in a country kneel before Trump. I mean, he may as well say he just literally did. It didn't make Canada look really, really good at all. We know that he was sent over there to Trump to try to talk to him about these tariffs, the 25% tariffs that Canadians were going to get a rate hike and stuff like that. So he was Remember when he came over to Mar-a-Lago? He was over here groveling. Oh, Your Excellency. Let me get into character. Oh, let me do the French. I can't do the French accent. Oh, Your Excellency. Oh, please, Your Excellency. We hurting if you put 25% tariff. Over here, we're hurting. But yeah, it was disgraceful, man. I was over here laughing. Man, this is crazy though, man. John Paddock says the German governor or government collapsed as well. Exactly, man. We're already seeing it. But here it is though, John. The They're collapsing, as you already know, because of the fiat currency. Everybody is moving away from it. This is global, man. It ain't just America. It ain't a lot of these countries. Who was it? Over there in oh yes, El Salvador. El Salvador, John, you already know it. El Salvador have been buying crypto for a long time. El Salvador been buying crypto every day. I heard that the American government went over there and tried to talk to the government in El Salvador. They were trying to get them to. They were willing to pay them a million and plus money to make sure if they were willing to stop with the cryptocurrencies, right? And take the money because they wanted them to stay under the fiat currency, right? But they said no. I believe they said no because everybody now, by now, should know when you're investing in cryptocurrency, man. I'm gonna tell you though, when we're talking about instead of a centralized control on the actual currency and things like that, it's actually deregulated. This is what I love about it as well. John says, in far left policies, exactly, the far left policies are crumbling. You can see it. It was a house of cards in the first we for the first time in a long time. It's been 16 years since we had a strong, dominant, masculine, masculine, I should say, alpha male in leadership, as far as the chief, right? The chief executive, the person that we call the president, the executive order, the highest seat in the land, is being controlled by a strong alpha male presence. It's a beautiful thing, man. And we already seeing he hasn't even gotten into the White House yet, and things are already changing, man. This is unprecedented. I mean, he has broke. I'm talking about Trump. He has broke every record, became the most popular vote, as well as the House, well as the Senate, as well as the Supreme Court justice. This has never been done before in this magnitude. Maybe Reagan, I think, but we haven't had this type of success in a long time. Remember when the naysayers, including Obama, that said that this guy, Trump, can never be president of the United States? He's eating all that crow right now. Yeah, Obama is finished anyway. He's through. But you know what I'm saying, though. He had to eat crow. A lot of them had to eat crow. So it's a beautiful thing, though. And this what makes the people, they're stepping up now. They're coming out for the first time and saying, "Hey, I ain't got to be afraid no more." Here we are. We were fooled by the left, thinking that we were in the minority and they were the majority. Come to find out, conservatism is a majority and liberal is a minority. And I always known that anyway. But it's good to see other people are waking up and understanding that. So yeah, man, we are looking really, really great right now, man. We are about to embark on something that we have never seen it before in a long time, at least about 16 years. Like you said, the far left policies, man, are being toppled. You heard about Liv Cheney too, right? They're looking at her, over that J6 stuff. This is why I'm sorry, Biden wanted to pardon these people because he knew this stuff was about to come out. I don't be honest with you. I don't think the pardons are going to be enough to protect them because they're all on front page center. Adam Shifty Schiff, front page center. Um, what's his name? Cuomo, Chris Cuomo, front front page center, right? Everybody is on front page center. They right on the grand stage. Big old spotlight is on these people. They're trying to hide. I mean, you seeing Biden, people seeing corruption like we have never seen before. There's no people are finding out now, John, as you already know. There should be no reason that we should be in a deficit that we are. But I do understand why, though, because we know a lot of it is tied to the Federal Reserve trying to cut the money, trying to cut the taxes, and all this other kind of stuff. There's about to be another rate cut if it hasn't been already been one. So every time they do this, it's going to create more inflation. Stuff is steady going up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pride themselves. Trump had it down as low as 1% at the first 4 years. Come on now, Yeah, so John Paddock says Biden better pardon them because the J6ers get pardoned. The lawsuits are going to fly. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So he said Biden better. You hear what he said? What he typed in here? He said Biden better pardon them because when the J6ers get pardoned, the lawsuits are going to fly. Exactly, and that's when they get out. I'm talking about the J6ers because they should have never been locked up in there in the first place. We know there is testimonies and eyewitness that those were Fed agents that was dressed up as MAGA. That is the truth. And wait till that come out, John. They ain't ready for prime time yet. They ain't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Wait till that information come out. You know, these were Fed agents that was up in there, and then those doors at Capitol, at the mall up there in Washington, right? Yeah, John says 25 federal agents caught on. I was about to mention this. Caught on video committing crimes. Absolutely. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning to you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Sherry. Yeah, but yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, John, 25 FBI agents caught on video committing these crimes. They were the ones that broke into that Capitol building. I heard those doors open. Those those doors actually opened. It was timed. This is Nancy Pelosi is all on that, as well. John says that's why Ray resigned. Yeah, Chris Ray resigned because of this type of stuff. This is exactly why he resigned. He wouldn't have resigned anywhere else because this stuff is coming out. It's coming out. The truth is coming out. Yeah, John says, morning, Sherry. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. 25 FBI agents caught on that camera around J6. Wait till when this stuff hit the news, though, John, man. I mean, those are feds, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you're right. That's why Ray had to resign from the FBI. the director of the FBI. That's why he stepped down. You know, Cash Patel is going in there. And once Cash Patel get in there after January the 20th, man, it's going to be a reckoning that the world have never seen. And I stand 100% by Cash Patel too, because like I said before, um, the FBI been corrupt from the flow up. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and be real about it. They could spend their resources out here fighting real crime. And they over here harassing citizens, spying on citizens, going after political opponents when they should be out there fighting crime. So there's a lot of heads are going to roll in that committee, and I'm happy for it too. But yeah, Sherry, yeah, yep. Good morning to you. Yep. I hope your animals are doing very well. Yeah, 'cause they don't need to stay warm though. They got the barn for that. Got all that wool and everything, you know. Yeah, Sherry got those sheep and everything and cows and everything. I should say her stock is happy stock, happy livestock. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, well, all we gotta do is get the animals on the politics and we'll be all good. I'm just kidding. My farm joke for today. As your sheep would say, that's bad. Joke. Oh man, that's cool. But yeah, it's good to see y'all this morning. hmm Sherry says, I had friends there when it happened. One is retired Dearborn officer. Another friend and her husband were directed away from the situation before it happened. Yeah, it's a good thing that it were directed away because had they would have gone in there, we already know what would have happened. Patrick, oh yeah, Sergeant Patrick. Salute to you, Sergeant Patrick. We got Sergeant Patrick in the house, ladies and gentlemen. You know, yeah, our fine people in the military branch. Same thing to you, John. John says the thing is everyone was warned. J6 was a honeypot operation. Absolutely, I was about to mention that as well. It was the same setup as Charlottesville. I remember that. Y'all remember the woman got ran over and it was all set up. How many people realize the permits for Charlottesville was pulled by a CNN editor? Yep, I believe that though too, there, John. Yeah, Sherry says divine intervention. Absolutely, absolutely. All this is coming out. What John said, because I remember Charlottesville. All this stuff is going to be coming out, and when it does, heads are going to be rolling. That's why we're seeing people stepping down, getting out of the way, maybe trying to, hightail it out of here, or they may be under the impression thinking that, okay, maybe, because I know what is it, Joe Biden is supposed to be pardoning or consider pardoning 1,500 people. Now, you ain't never heard anybody that got pardoned 1,500 people. And we know that these are people up because they're gonna try to protect their own. The swampy swamp, always trying to protect their own. But Trump is draining it, boy. Boy, he is draining it. Sergeant Patrick says, "Geez, really? Yeah, yeah, Sergeant Patrick, man, it's going down. The stuff we're talking about right now, we're gonna see it because what Trump said, he said this. He said that um, it's what he said. He said that trying to think of how he said it. In other words, he said that um, I was attacked. His political opponents and everything attacked me. Now it's my turn. That's what he said in so many words, though. You know. But John said that is why Biden remembers Charlottesville. It was set up exactly as the white hate protests. Exactly. Those were feds. Those white, the hate group, those were feds. That's feds all over that and things. But the people that are not aware, they would just assume that that was all part of MAGA, Proud Boys, all the rest of this stuff. They were basically that's where all this stuff was coming from, though, right? They were setting this stuff up. It's life is a stage, right? It's all theater. It set this stuff up. They got time. Federal agents got time to masquerade ish instead of getting out here fighting real crime. Makes no sense. You can get out here and do all this stuff. You got all the resources to go after your political opponents. When in fact, what you should have been doing the whole time is out here fighting crime. This is why people don't like law enforcement today, unfortunately. Now, I'm still one of the few that does because I know everybody that's good in law enforcement and military are not bad, even in the FBI. But since Ray, Rars or whatever, Ray's, he had to step down. Chris Ray's had to step down because he knew this stuff was about to come out. Justin Trudeau stepping down. Check this out. Justin Trudeau, we talked about this a little earlier. Isn't he stepping down? They tried to send Justin Trudeau to talk to Trump. So therefore, to get him to remove that 25% sales tax. That's why Trump said, why don't you just, he called him governor. He humiliated, as he should have. Yeah, he humiliated Justin Trudeau, right? He called him a governor, right? He said that you'll be better off being the 51st state, which Canada should. But I know it was a joke. It was a joke towards him personally, not towards Canada. It was a joke towards Justin Trudeau. And then the woman that was behind the trucker situation. Remember the woman? What's her name? What's that woman's name, John? That was over that went after those truckers. We talked about this before. Locked, seized their accounts up, try to crush the protests. And see, that's the thing because we got to keep in mind, Canada don't have they don't have a real constitution like we do. See, we have a right to protest, freedom of speech. We have the right to assembly, right to protest. And people are seeing it, how they did them on that with that COVID thing. She's stepping down. What's that woman's name, John? I can't think of her name right now. Over there in Canada, that was had that convoy up there to Canada. She's stepping down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wonder why. Why is she stepping down? Why is that woman stepping down? And then Justin Trudeau is stepping down. Right? We're seeing people. The swampy swamp. We're seeing them. The swamp up there in Canada. The swamp over here in our government. Yep. And don't forget about Doge, you know what I'm saying? We got Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy. They're going to be cleaning that up. They're already finding out all these criminal activities and stuff like that. All you got to do is follow the money. You know what I'm saying? They had all this time to launder money, invest in on a syndicate, because it's a crime syndicate globally that they've been doing. And the pedo network, too. Don't leave that out. Pedo network, syndicate, and actual cartel and things too. So, yeah, man, we're stepping in the right direction. John says Canada has privileges. We covered that before. Exactly, they do. But the Canadian finance minister is the woman stepping down. Exactly. I can't recall her name right now. I could look it up, but I don't want to interrupt it live since I'm on my phone. But I will have all this information when I'm at my computer at home. When I'm at my computer, I'm unstoppable. But yeah, you're right. They have privileges, not rights. And the privileges are given to the Canadian. It's by the Canadian government that give them these privileges. You know, but you see how those privileges are easily taken away when we saw that because they told them that they weren't allowed to protest, and if they didn't, then they can go into their financial accounts and shut it down. Though, and I remember it like it was yesterday. You know, so it was terrible how they did that convoy up there like that, up there in Canada. So people are witnessing history right now, man. But you're right, John. You're absolutely right. It's a beautiful thing, man. We are heading in the right direction. Things are going to be looking good. We are doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful thing. So yeah, I wanted to touch on some of this stuff today. Then we talked about the crypto. We talked about precious metals and stuff. What all that means. I'm gonna drop the link down again in regards to the Pi network that I've been doing for over 4 years mining. And what's nice about that, you don't have to have expensive computers running up your utilities all hours of the night mining for Bitcoin. There's a company that allows it. They were one of the first pioneers that did it, which is called Pi Network. And you can do it. Download the app. And I believe I'm thinking I don't know if it's still under invitation. When I was doing it, it was by invite. And I'll leave the information down below. Leave my information in there as well. But you got to when you, the way you mine, you're going to be mining every 24 hours, and then you're also going to be building your downlines up as well. So the more people that you get on there mining under you, and this is what it is, it's a network, right? And the way that they did it, they are challenging Binet. Binet is a crypto exchange where all the cryptocurrency go through Binet. And with Binance, I think they charge a new crypto company like 50%, which is yikes, ouch. You know what I'm saying? They charge them all this for a new crypto company to, but Binance is Binance. It's once again the house wins, right? But Pi is challenging them on that, right? Because they're about deregulations totally. And I believe that this company will be successful, as I mentioned earlier, where it will allow more crypto companies to get in the game without paying this exorbitant amount of money, exuberant amount going through Binance and things like that. So yeah, yep, exactly. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling really, really great about it. I'm no crypto expert, but like I said before, way I found out about Pi Network was through a friend of mine, and they've been mining all over the world. They got like about 65 million members under their belt already, so it's a beautiful thing. But other than that, though, yeah, we've just been talking about that precious metals, though. Since Trump talked about crypto, have y'all noticed that the crypto is blowing up, blowing up, blowing up? It's been blowing up, and things like that, just with the crypto alone. And I've been looking at my stuff; it's been going up and things. So yeah, Pi Network been going up. It has been evaluated right now. What is it? What is speculation? I'll say the speculation. The speculation of Pi Network. They were talking $300 per coin. You know what I'm saying? So if you have 1,000 coins, right? I'm gonna try my math off the top of my head. We probably may be looking at about $400,000, right? Just shy of a half a million dollars. Let's just say when they go through um, the December 31st, 2024, it's already clear mainnet right now. When it goes through and go live, it's been speculated. Now, this ain't guaranteed, but the people are speculating. And the reason why I can see that they have been speculating this, John, because they have done everything right, as I said earlier. They have done the right things. They allow themselves to be credible, right? They have a huge network. In fact, their network is bigger than the Bitcoin network. I think they have about 20 or 25 million people on that's mining or with Bitcoin, but Pi has 65 million. So they have established themselves as being a powerhouse, and they can be a potential competitor to Bitcoin. I really believe that, I really believe that. So it's looking great on that. I really believe that they can be a super contender, you know, against Bitcoin. But yeah, this is a beautiful thing though. We are stepping out right now. We are stepping out, and we got positive, strong alpha male leadership in the White House now, about to get in there. We need it. You know, so yeah, we are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking good. So yeah, so let me see here. What else is going on in the news? We talked about Liv Cheney as well too. J6, we already covered that already. I'm trying to think of who else is. We're gonna start seeing more people step down. I'll say that much. More people will be stepping down, and things. The cabinet, Trump's cabinet, is looking very strong as well. They may as well, because Pete Hegseth is not stepping down, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Hegseth is continuing on the fight. You got Pam Bonnie in there, We got Tulsi Gabbard in there. We have let me see here, who else? There's a few others that's in there as well. I can't name everybody in the cabinet, but those are like the key players, and things. There's many of them out there as well too. That's going to break this system, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Like he said, like Trump said, y'all persecuted me. Now it's my turn. So he's going to be going after these people because they were the ones that waged war on their political opponents. Talking about the left, they were the ones that did this. They were the ones that pushed all this this whole woke agenda stuff, right? They got these other companies to get down with it, to get involved with it. You know what I'm saying? But now that we are moving out of that. Look at Toyota. Toyota stepped down with the DEI stuff. They're not following that no more. Diversity, diversity, equity, inclusion. They've stepped down from that. They stepped down from all this woke ideologies. They stepped down on that as well. They're not the only ones. Walmart. There's a lot of them. I think Target too. Um, Let me see here. Disney is even trying to change their tune now. You know what I'm saying? I think they are concerned. They've been pushing this woke agenda for a long, long time. I think Jimmy Kimball is on the chop block. Y'all heard about Jimmy Kimball, right? And things like that. So it was an off-colored remark. It was something that he said that even it was too far for Disney. And I'm trying to remember what has happened with that. But you know, the House of Mouse, the people that own Jimmy Kimball, yeah, which I never been a fan of, never liked him, you know, for obvious reasons. But yeah, man. So we are looking good, and they're going after the pedal network. I think Disney have every right to be shivering and shaking. Even the House of Mouse is shaking right now. To be really honest. I can't say his name. I gotta say the House of Mouse. you know. Yeah, I gotta. Certain things I cannot say. Right. Yeah, the House of Mouse. Hmm. Yeah. Everybody grew up watching that. Yeah, so everybody is going to get in line or take their ticket, take their L, and get up out of the country, though. Yeah, what's going on with Ellen DeGeneres these days since her house is underwater and things, you know what I'm saying? And Oprah Winfrey. Have anybody heard from Oprah? Has she made any other statements? Has she come out or anything like that? Because Oprah is on the run. They're looking for her, and they can't seem to find Oprah. Does anybody know where Oprah's whereabouts are? You know, Oprah Winfrey. Miss Harpo in person, right? Supposed to be worth about $2 billion with assets and everything. The big house out there in Maui. The energy beam that destroyed those other houses while her and Lady Gaga and all their places over there were fine and straight. Boy, ain't karma a bitch? Ain't that something? Yeah, even Lady Gaga got something to be worried about, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So yeah, man, we are looking great though, man. And I love bringing this stuff up because it's funny how karma works. You know, um, it's a reciprocity thing once again. You be good to people, good things are going to come back to you. But when you're bad to people, bad things are going. It has to return back to you. And they're getting everything that they have done to people. But them children over there in Maui and things like that, how they got in that volcano, I mean that energy beam that went up happening over there. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, oh, hold on for one moment. Hold on for one moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm over here at the dealership. They got to do a recall on my vehicle. Yeah, so I'm over here at the dealership. So my service representative told me there's something that they got to do, needed my permission for it. So I told him, yeah. and things like that. So I got some LED lights in my car that's all hooked up nice and sweet. So when the weekend rolls around, I give everybody that 5-star experience when you're in the car with me doing Uber and stuff like that. We have a nice little, we have fun, man. I don't get up here and talk about politics, although I have trolled some people. I had my MAGA cap on. I'm not gonna lie. I had my MAGA cap on, just trolling people, and it was fun though. I let them off the hook, But yeah, it was cool though. It was fun at the end. It started going bad though, man. I had this one woman, and I was dropping her off out there in Birmingham to get her car. She was a doctor too, MD, and liberal up to wazoo, some blonde, right? And yeah, she was not having it, ladies and gentlemen. She said, "I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more." She hated 45. She hated it. Why? I let her off the hook though, I did. So that was cool. I can't have her starting her day off. She was on the phone with her girlfriend, and I said, "You called me everything but the child of God, didn't you?" She said, "Yeah, because I was beginning to wonder, and like I said, when you can't, and that's how bad it was. This is before 45 won the election, right? She went nuts. Whoo, man, it was bad. I get a few, I pick a few up, but it's all good. We had a good time, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, so like I said, I do like to troll every now and then, though. Yeah, John says, let me see, let me read what you said. Everyone has a good day, right? I'm off to sell, okay, barn to buy calves. Oh, that's good, John. Gotta keep you folks in hamburgers and steaks. I'm not going anywhere from hamburgers and steaks, though, John. I'm gonna still eat my hamburgers and steaks because you guys work, you and Sherry work so hard out there. What type of man would I be to turn my back on hamburgers and steaks, right? I mean, I grew up eating hamburgers and steaks all my life. It's always been a hamburger and steak. I just had a steak the other day, and then I had a lamb shank over at this place. Boy, it was tender and nice. And I'm out to get myself some beef liver today. I try to eat beef liver at least 3 times a day, that or chicken, but I sure do. I got to hold up my part. You guys are holding up your end. If I wouldn't hold up the farming, as far as the farming, localized farming, I'd be anti-American. What can I say about that? But I love what you guys are doing, though, man. I love farmers, just like I love guys in the military. Even that dude MC, as long as he can prove that he was a real Marine, I'll stand down. He hasn't proved to me yet that he was a real Marine, but other than that, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna be out here doing no stolen valor for nobody. Not for those guys. I respect those guys. I'm gonna get out here and do stolen valor for. What's so hard of just saying that? Or were you in the military? Yes or no? No. I wanted to, but I didn't go. So, stolen valor is it says, yeah, which infantry was you? Oh yeah, I was in the 82nd infantry and all this other nonsense. People are gonna find out. I wouldn't do such a thing. If MC doing that, I wouldn't do such a thing. No way in the world I would do something like that. Cause I mean, it's not only that it's embarrassing, but you're taking valor that you didn't earn. That's one thing about it though. It's to me it's low down to do something like that. So, but other than that though, yeah, yep. So yeah, you guys got those steaks and burgers and lamb chops, chicken. None of you guys don't know anybody that got a turkey farm, do you? Yeah. I see the wild turkey sometimes on the side of the road. I don't know if you can eat those though. I don't know if they probably be really gamey. I'm thinking they would probably be really, really gamey. I gotta put some ginger in there. Well, if I take it to a processor, they probably know what to do with it. Put a little fat in there. Sherry know what to do. Put a little fat in that wild turkey and make it taste better. Put a little fat in there. A little pork fat. Put it up in there in that turkey. What about turducken? Have y'all ever had turducken? Where you have the chicken, the what's it, the duck, chicken, and turkey, I think it is. Yeah, I saw that on Bazaar Foods though, out there in Louisiana. They call it turducken. You know, they have all three or four of those particular meats. I never had it, but it sounded good. Sound good. Yeah, but yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here and rocking out with me this morning. I just wanted to talk about how we're stepping in the right direction. We are stepping out. Yep. I'm trying to think of which was that Queen. That was one of those that said that song. Stepping out. Yeah, we stepping out, ladies and gentlemen. We are stepping out. I know Sherry is like LOL, right? I'm gonna make you laugh though. And one thing about it, I'm either gonna make you laugh or cry, in a good way. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Oh yeah, man, Oh yeah, fresh eggs too. I love fresh eggs, pastured, free range, no GMOs in it, free from pesticides, insecticides. Just having the chickens out there just eating anything, being locked up in their little cages, pooping all over everywhere. It's just criminal, right? Factory farming is the worst. But now that we have RFK Jr. That's spearheading the operation, we're gonna be, man. Wait till our food thing, man. I mean, when you go to even a fast food restaurant, instead of eating processed foods out of that place, boy, they're gonna have to be forced to have good quality meat again, and that's where you guys come in. We're going to crush and get rid of the big factory farming corporations that shouldn't have never been in there in the first place. Man, your sales are going to go up, Sherry. You're going to have more help around there, right? You and John, man, you guys, your calf, your steers, and everything, you guys going to need more help, over there with the cows and everything, brushing them down. And Sherry, you can get into Kobe beef where you have your cattle listening to classical music, being brushed down, you know, being massaged. They over in Japan, they got their own masseuse. Boy, they cattle is doing better than humans, though. Let me tell you, they getting massaged down, rubbed down, soft music, classical music, they instead of them getting a pedicure, they what they call that one where they just clean up their hoofs and everything, getting all that crud out of there, like those horses. I've seen that. What's that stuff that those horses get? Those calluses. Um, yeah, the dog. You say your dogs eat those things, right? Yeah, getting all that yuck out of there, though. They're feeling real good. By the time they go to the slaughter, they just said, "Go on and take me to heaven. I feel good." I feel good. Boy, them steaks are real tender. Mm, mm, mm. A good steak. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a carnivore for real, for real. I've been an omnivore and all the rest of them. Presbyterian, not Presbyterian. That's my little joke for today. See, I think some people don't appreciate my humor though. I know Sherry does. That's cool. Yeah. I don't think my humor is off point though. I think it's on point actually. I try to keep it safe. I try to keep my humor family friendly though. I know it may sound a little corny, but instead of having a trashy mouth, oh boy. You listen to some of these people on here on these lives though with a trashy mouth. Woo, it's something else though. Yeah, but that's what's nice about it. We are stepping in the right direction. We really are. Yep, we are stepping in the right direction. Yeah, I'm looking good. Yeah, so just over here hanging out with you guys, and yeah, they said it'll be at least about a few hours for them to, 'cause they gotta get my oil change too. We gotta do the recall, Sherry. They gotta do what is it, the safety airbag system. So they gotta replace that because my thing been acting up. That's why you're seeing these cars coming in around right now. There's another Sienna. Yeah, Sherry, I drive a Sienna minivan. Not gonna lie to you. This is my first minivan I have ever driven. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing about it though. Yeah, they're nice. Can't complain about it though. They're doing pretty good. Um, they handle pretty good in the winter too. You know, I appreciate you. Oh, Sherry, thank you. I appreciate you too. You know, you guys been rocking out with me. I said, you know what? You all you guys deserve a blue wrench. So therefore that lets the other trolls know, hey, he got some moderators in this room. I can't go in on them like I usually do. Let me go ahead and troll somewhere else. Like I said, I don't mind the trolls though either. I'm not one of these guys that gonna go and act like ape, you know what, over somebody I don't even know. hmm I just ask if they're gonna troll with knowledge. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, but yeah. So what else is going on? And things though. So yeah, you guys are going to be looking great though, Sherry though, because you got RFK Jr. and he love you guys. I'm starting to hear more about raw milk though, Sherry. Let me ask you this, Sherry. Do you think raw milk is going to be a thing now that RFK, when he gets in there January the 20th? Do you think that raw milk will be sold? I think it will. What you think, Sherry? Your honest opinion. Do you think that raw milk will be sold in things like, would that be a thing with raw milk? Do you think that that can possibly instead of it being illegal right now? Yeah, what you think on that, Sherry? Raw milk being sold. Boy, it's like you said, like anybody selling raw milk is like selling dope, right? SB, it's got to be undercover, passwords and stuff. Who did anybody follow you? Did the feds follow you? He's over there. What he do? He's over there selling raw milk. We're gonna send the ATF over there. I mean, oh man, boy, that's horrible, though. You say you think so? Yeah, I think so too. In a positive way, I really do see that the raw milk because RFK he understands the benefits of raw milk and things like that. That's what our that's what our grandparents and great grandparents grew up on. They grew up on raw milk. You know, I want some milk. Yeah, some milk. Yeah, how the little kid said, I want some milk. Yeah, but yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah, Sherry says there is nothing wrong with raw milk. Nobody has gotten sick from it. It's true. So, Sherry, let me ask you this. I think I asked you this before. By me being lactose intolerant, right? If I were to consume raw milk, do you think, in well, I know you're not a medical person, but do you really think that I should succumb to any type of, like, like lactose intolerant type of symptoms by me consuming raw milk? Because I'm gonna be honest, I never drank raw milk. The closest thing I probably have ever had was a company out here in Lincoln Park. It's called Coulter's. Do you remember Coulter's Farm? Coulter's Milk, their cheese. I used to buy their stuff. They sold orange juice, milk, cheese, butter. Coulter's. You familiar with them, Sherry? I know you are. They're the one with the happy cow, the brown and white cow logo. They have the trucks. They have Coulters on them. I'm sure you have heard of that company before. They almost had it right, except for they pasteurized and homogenized the milk, and that's what I believe that pasteurization and homogenation, whatever they're putting in there, is causing me to have like like lactose intolerant symptoms. You did tell me too. You said I need A2 milk. You told me too, and you sell it. I know you sell it. I'm really gonna have to take you up on that. I'm gonna have to take you up on there, Sherry. I really am. A2. You did tell me too. A2 milk. I gotta remember that. A2 milk. A2 milk. I gotta think of A2 as Ann Arbor. A2 milk. and I'm sure I can get it there as well though to A2 milk, not A1, A2. Yeah, I got to do that. A2 milk. I'm gonna remember that, Sherry. Thank you so much. I got to get that because it's not fun being able to. And I love drinking milk. I'm not gonna lie to you. Milk. I want some milk. Yep. You wouldn't have a problem with A2. Yeah, I'm gonna give my mother some of that A2 milk too. That would get my mother back into the game. So, so Sherry, I'm gonna get all of the stuff like you said before. I'm gonna get all of I can get all of the nutrients like raw. I mean, yeah, because we're talking about a better calf, right? A cow, and stuff. I know we went over that on that. I do remember that. You gave me an education on that, which I really appreciated. I did not have a clue. I knew nothing about it. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense though, and I'm willing to try it. Yep, yep. Sherry, I am gonna try it. A2 milk. Yeah, A2. Yep, this is your arena here. I'm gonna trust your better judgment, Sherry. Mm-hmm. Yep, A2. Yeah, that's gonna be helping out not just myself, but a lot of people. Yep. I'm assuming I can get cheese as long as it's A2, right? Yeah, because I love my cheese. But I had to eat the vegan stuff because I had a problem with a lot of conventionally factory cheese, how they process cheese and stuff like that. I haven't had no good cheese in a long time. I have had aged cheese. Sherry says, I don't have a cow in milk yet. Still waiting for the bull to get big enough for the cow. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Yep, that bull won't be no time before he's big though. Yeah, yeah, I stay away from the bull for obvious reasons, because yeah, you know, even with those goats though, I try to stay away from the goats because I don't want to get knocked down. Yeah, they seem like with the goats, they just have a tendency of wanting to butt people in the bum. It's like they got like this obsession. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody call Me Too movement. I'm just joking. Yeah, the goat, but like you said, goat milk too. A goat herder. Yeah. Yeah, they be looking tripped out to me, Sherry, those goats, man. They be looking tripped out to me. Yeah, but yeah, you got a bull when he gets bigger. I don't think I've seen a baby bull yet. Does he have his horns yet though, Sherry, or not yet? Does he have his horns yet? Your bull? Yeah, I wonder if he has his horns yet. Yeah. Goats are bullies. Yeah, they are, boy, don't they? Boy, they will bully you around there. I know, Sherry, you can't even bend over. You can't bend over around no goat. I already know that though. Yeah, my grandmother was raised on a farm. They had all that stuff. Unfortunately, the family secret or the family skills didn't transfer down from my mother down to me though. By the time I came in the world, I wasn't raised on no farm. Sherry says crazy eyes. Yeah, I know. And they just about eat anything. Oh, he just got the nubs. Okay, they're starting to come in there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, little nubs. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're gonna be growing in there. Is he gonna be mean when he get older? Well, is the bull gonna get mean though, Sherry, as he get older, or I mean, I heard stories why they make him mean like that, like over there in Mexico when they do the bull fighting and all that stuff. But in this case, though, would he be automatically mean for the bull? Yeah, it's interesting though. Yeah, it's a shame how they do those bulls. Hmm. That's a lot of bull. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bull. Mm-hmm. A lot of bovine. Mm-hmm. Sherry says he will have horns. You can feel them coming up. I know, right? Goats have crazy eyes. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got crazy looking eyes, though, man. Yeah, look like something out of a darn look like something out of a what is that, a zombie thing or whatever. Yeah, they got crazy eyes though. Yeah, the goats. And then they got that goatee down there, a goatee. Oh man. Hey Sherry, do you put a bell around your cow's neck? Do people, is that really a thing anymore though, Sherry? um Putting bells around their neck or no? Sherry says probably hormones take over and any animal can be dangerous. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, especially when they in heat. I ain't trying to deal with that at all. But you don't put the bells around their neck, do you? Like snakes. Yeah, I know, right? I always thought it was cool how they put the bell around the cow's neck. Yep, the bell. Yeah, no, but I should. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you can get those cowbells. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? When they be walking, you could hear them. At least you know where they were about, so when they're walking, you can hear that bell. I know there's a reason for it, though. Yeah. Yeah, Sherry, I see the cows out there out here in what is it? The Domino's farm out here in Ann Arbor. Yeah, they got their cows that they let out. They got that Domino's farm out there. They got a petting farm over there. They have cows. They actually have buffalo over there too, though, Sherry. I see the buffalo over there. They have buffalo cows. I've taken pictures of them with my zoom lens and things. But the cows, they're a little shy though. They shy away from me though, and say, "Yeah, I don't want to be bothered." Sherry says it would be a good idea to know where the rams are. Right? They're sneaky. Yeah, I know, right? I think there's a reason for it though, Sherry. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. At least you'll know that they're coming. Yeah, so you can find them. Yeah, exactly. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I thought about it. I said, you know what? That's common sense to know. You know where you can find them and things. But I know in Europe they used to do that a lot. Some of those Scandinavian countries for that same reason. But I don't see them doing that here in America. All the cows that I've seen, they didn't have no bell around their neck. You know. But that's like a typical cliche about a cow, and a cowbell. Mm-hmm. Yep. And the cowbell. Yep. Mm-hmm. Boy, I tell you. Yep. Yep. It's one of those things. Yep. Hold on for one moment, Sherry. Hold on for one moment. All right. Just got to grab something. Hold on for a minute. All right. Hey, how are you? Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. All right. Got to get myself some lunch. Yeah. It's one thing about the dealership. They have lunch over here, too. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna get that there. I'm gonna do the turkey, and I'm gonna do white cheese instead of lettuce and tomato. Mayo, mustard would do just fine. Okay, there we go. All right. I think we got it right here. Oh yeah. They have some type of let me see here. Cheese, meat, sauce. Uh, they used to have the option whether it's wheat or not. I'm good with it. That's cool. Hmm. That's really cool. So, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hmm. All right. Okay, Sherry. Yeah, they got free sandwiches over here. Who says there's no such thing as a free lunch? Yeah. All right. Got my tangerine. Yeah. I got my bottled water. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Sherry says, let me see here. My friend locate his a ball on his ram. I mean, I'm sorry, a bell on his ram. Need my glasses. There we go. That's better. Hmm. Okay. A bell on the okay. A bell on his ram because the rams want to get him. I know, right? That'd be annoying. Have to deal with that every day. Sherry said it makes it easier to locate the animals if you hear them. Yep, exactly. Sherry says, nice. The dealership is feeding you. Yeah, it was nice to them. Yeah, get a little free meal in. For at least for the lunch. I really don't eat breakfast a lot, but lunch and my main one is dinner. Hmm. But I said today that I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna buy some beef liver today. Hmm. Get my iron levels back up. Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, but can't complain about that. Yeah, said, but I need to do this because I put that oil change off, and they're gonna do my tire rotation, fix that recall on that airbag, and I'll be ready to hit the road again. I'll be beautiful once again. Hmm. I will be beautiful once again. But yeah, though, so got all that out the way though. I want to start doing more stuff on the GMOs and stuff like that. How we're going to be removed away from the actual what's it, fluoride, chlorination, fecal matter that's in the water, all these other chemicals in the water. No more GMOs in the food. The cows are going to be happier. I think regulations are going to be required that the animals are be treated more humanely instead of inhumane and things. It's just sad when you look at their eyes and stuff. I'm trying not to even think about it because it's just jacked up how they doing them. That's why KFC is called KFC. They're not allowed to call themselves chicken anymore. Yep. We ain't heard KFC call themselves KFC chicken in a long time. Hmm. Yep, chicken. Yep. But yeah, boy, it's gonna be a beautiful thing though, as we move towards something positive and great. The GMOs, like I said before, no more GMOs, right? In the food supply, right? Shouldn't have never been that way in the first place. Big Pharma is still gonna fight. They're not gonna go down, but they're gonna fight. But once Big Pharma has been taken down, Yeah, we're gonna be all right. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Big pharma. hmm You have the Food and Drug Administration. I think that should be eradicated, in my personal opinion, Sherry. The Food and Drug Administration, if not taken away, it should be revamped. You know, and for more protection for more protection for people. And that's where the when that was created in the first place, I don't think the Food and Drug Administration is even constitutional. These agencies, as I said before, they all been created in the dark of night without the people's permission, which are the people that governs, which is the government. This is why these organizations are really unlawful. They really are. And I wouldn't miss them. I wouldn't miss the ATF, the DEA. I wouldn't miss any of these alphabet, three-letter alphabet boys. To be honest with you, as we starting to discover that because of over bloated government, this is big, huge monster. That study gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Regulations has been put on us more so than ever before. You guys are regulated. Everybody is regulated. Um, there's more and more laws are being passed or whatever. It's so bad that you can't even set up a lemonade stand without having some type of regulation, which is really sad. Sherry says, I moved to the country to get away from the stuff happening in the city. I know that's right. I knew in my heart what they were doing. They have been poisoning us for a very long time. They really have. They have been poisoning us. They have been weakening us. You know, they've been big lobbyists, as you know, the lobbyists, which is these corporations that smooths up to the politicians, pass more and more laws about how they about the legal sludge and dumping of this toxic into our waters. This is why our waters are so contaminated right now, full of crap and drunk. You think I sit up here and drink Aquafina water? There's no way in the world I drink Aquafina. Aquafina is garbage, right? I'm gonna drink that. Dasani. I wouldn't drink any of that smart water. No way in the world I drink that stuff. It's nothing but pollution, you know. I won't drink that stuff. Mm-mm, you know. But tell me why they're selling it to us. They're giving us this crap, giving us this stuff, you know, all these type of neurotoxins and carcinogens in the water supply. The meat is full of carcinogens as well too. This is the stuff that give us the C word and all type of stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the thing about it, though. I wouldn't have anything to do with it. Sherry says we all have forever chemicals, including animals. It's so bad. Exactly. The animals have been affected. Sherry says Nestle is bad too. Exactly. Nestle never been Nestle at all. And I grew up drinking Nestle Quick and things like that. But you'll be better off getting yourself some cocoa and doing it yourself. You don't need Nestle Quick. And I think we're going to be going back to that type of stuff too. You know, stuff that my grandmother and them had. Even though they were the silent generation, but they had a better quality of life as opposed to what we have. We are polluted with chemicals, left and right, all type of pollution of chemicals and more poison in the foods, poison everywhere, poison over here, poison over there, poison everywhere, exactly what it is, you know, fat and out of shape. I'm actually gonna get myself back in shape, Sherry, yeah, get myself back in shape too. I've done it before, but I got a treadmill down there. I get on the treadmill. I already started cleaning up my diet as well too, getting myself back in shape. That's how I did it before, Sherry. I started eating a plant-based diet and stuff like that. My meat was like at a minimum. Now I still like my meat, but if I can get my meat that's let's say grass-fed meat and stuff like that, then it's all good. Yeah, Sherry says human DNA in the water, in the food and water. They have robbing. Okay, they have robbing souls. Yeah, they have been robbing souls for a long time and things like that. Was it you or somebody that said that human remains was in something? Trying to think of that. Human remains. I mean, human remains. That right there need to be under investigation. You know, is that what they're doing now? We have succumbed to eating our own people. Cannibalism? No, there's no need for that today. There's no need for it at all. But if that's where we're going, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Yeah, but we're going to have a turnaround. Things are turning around now, Sherry. And Trump ain't even in the White House yet. And things are turning around. I seriously think they're gonna try to bring this economy down around Trump. They're gonna try to time the market just right to be able to bring the economy down. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna blame it on them. So that's one of the strategies that they're gonna do. Yeah, human DNA, exactly. Yep. Human DNA. Human DNA. Yep, you're right about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why I just say to myself, I'm not gonna have anything to do with it. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's one of those type of things though. So that's why I just say, we are looking great. We are on our way, Sherry, for something great. And we are gonna get there. It's that the majority of the people are on this stuff now. They know this stuff isn't right. They could see all the kickbacks. They see all the lies now. How things that's been told to us. They know that the government hasn't been doing or keeping their bargain, their word. The people in government haven't been servants of us. They think they are our masters. That's what they think they are. So as we start to go back towards the Constitution, things are going to be better and better and better. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Upholding these people because they all took it an oath. They all taken an oath when they became politicians in the first place. You can't be a politician and not take the oath. You're supposed to take the oath, not the hypocritical oath, but an oath to the people. They are servants to the people, right? We don't serve them; they serve us. But they think that we serve them. That's why people like Nancy Pelosi don't give a damn about people in this country. Obviously, they come in making thousands of dollars a regular what they pay off of government salary. Tell me why they over here making millions of dollars, right? It makes no sense. Please read the comments regarding, yeah, um, yeah, detox. Okay, you said the comment regarding the detox. Did I miss something? Please read the comment regarding detox. Did I miss something, Sherry, or you just saying what I should be reading about? Yeah, detox. Well, I do a detox. I'm not doing one now for obvious reasons. But I'm a big fan of detoxing. Sometimes I do a fast. Sometimes when I fast, I detox naturally. When I won't eat for a certain amount of time. And there's a water fast. There's so many of these type of fasts out here and things. But yeah, we should be detoxing more often. Yeah, detoxing is good for the soul and the body. Now, yeah, I'm a big fan of detoxing though. But and I also try to eat a lot of leafy green vegetables though too. I just bought some organic broccoli and things like that. The florets. That way, if I'm too lazy and I want to cut them up myself, hmm you said comment. Oh yeah, a comment back for a comment back. Four comments back. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Four comments back. I missed something, didn't I? I hate missing something. I might have, you might have mentioned that when I walked away. Let me see here. Dealership feeding you. I moved to the city because of the poison. Okay, we all have forever chemicals. Nestle, DNA is robbing our water and food. DNA help. Oops. Let me be careful how I do that. Uh, Nestle. Hmm. Hmm. All right. One. Let me see here. Oops. Okay. One, two, three, four. Nestle is bad. We all have forever chemicals, including the animals. It is bad. Maybe it hasn't come up. It seemed like it should have came up. Thought I read everything, Sherry. Huh? Could you mind telling me again? That's cool. Oops. Because I'm having a little troubles keeping this thing up. Mm-hmm. Now try to read everything that you guys type. I love engaging with you guys though too. Yeah, I do. Yeah, sometimes dealing with you guys a lot easier than being around like-minded people than vice versa. Mm-hmm. Hold on, Sherry. I'm gonna walk away for a minute, get my sandwich on. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, it's all good. Thank you so much. hmm Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. hmm All right, I'm coming back now, Sherry. Had to get my sandwich. My sandwich. hmm Get my sandwich on. hmm All right. Feels good to stand a little bit. Sitting and standing. That's all I've been doing today. All right. Wow. Sure important to detox heavy metals. All they have to do is flip. Oh yeah, isn't acetic acid? What's that one? Acetic acid is good for removing heavy metals, I do believe. Yeah, I think that is the one. Acetic acid, I think it is. I think that's a type of amino acid, if I do, but I do believe. You know, don't start me lying now. Sherry says, sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Did detox the heavy metals. All they have to do is flip a switch, and we are like aluminum foil in a microwave. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I know. I think it's black mica. There's a few other ones out there. Moringa does the same thing. I do take a moringa supplement. Moringa, if I'm correct, also does a heavy metal detox. You heard of moringa, right? The moringa. Mm-hmm. I hate to chew, but Sherry, mm, mm, mm. The sandwich is delicious. It's delicious. Mm, mm, mm. And that's good. Yep. They put it on that ciabatta bread. Ciabatta, ciabatta, ciabatta. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. I almost feel like I'm at Panera Bread with no pricing. Yeah, that's good. Hmm. Yep, that's delicious. Vitamin C pulls out mercury. We have aluminum in the from the chemtrails. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't there a state? I think it's Florida. I think they have a where they banded chemtrails being flown over. I think it's Florida. I'm not 100% for sure. It's one of the states in the union where they actually have put a ban on that. Hmm. So we already are seeing things are changing for the better. Hmm. But I appreciate you and John coming in this morning. You know, yeah, he got his calves. Hmm. That's cool that y'all round up those calves and put them in your pickup truck. Like you said, they enjoy the car ride. Hmm. Yeah, that's real cool. And I know they got a personality of their own. They have been doing it for so long. They have. Yeah, they really have. Yep. Yep. They've been responsible for the health in this country. I think lawsuits should be held in order, regards to this type of stuff. Our own damn government sold us out. Yep, they sold us out. That sandwich is very delicious. Oh yeah, give you the update though, Siri. Trying to keep the house warm. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you're trying to keep that house warm. Yeah. One thing about it, it's not super cold outside, but yeah, as that temperature go down. Hmm. Now, do you what I was gonna tell you real quick before I forget. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw my live yesterday. I went live, so I'm able to stream into. You already know I'm able to go into Twitter. I'm able to go into Instagram. I'm able to stream into X, and I'm able to stream into Kicks because I have a Kicks account now. So as my channel start getting up there with more being under more popularity, the numbers are going to start increasing. There are people that are like-minded, like you and John, Omega, that like to come into the room, and we have a great conversation. We have a great time, you know. And now that I'm doing that, and I can also, when I drop that link, as you already know, people can get on here and call into the show or link into the show. Hmm. And that would be cool. I would love to have somebody having a one-on-one conversation, or two-on-one, three-on-one, four-on-one conversation in regards to this topic that we're talking about right now with the GMOs, factory farming, big pharma, the Food and Drug Administration, the World Health Organization, raw milk, A2 milk. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good because you'll be educating other people with the A2 milk. How to get out here and buy stuff. The heat with wood is very damp. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool that you have a fire burning furnace. That's cool. Hmm. Now, Sherry, do you have a fire burning oven, or do you have a chimney that you can put that kettle on there? And I mean, do you have like a fire burning oven, or is that the chimney? Sandwich is good. I always admire people that have a fire burning, a wood burning stove, or wood stove only. That's what's up. Sherry, you are ready to go. You are just like those Amish people, I tell you, I've had to classify you more like a Mennonite. You're more of a Mennonite, Sherry. I know you and the Mennonites may have a lot in common. I picked up a Mennonite before. She was cool. Hmm. Yeah, a Mennonite. Yep. Yeah, I got myself a Masonic in here. That's cool. Yep. I have big salute to you guys. You know, no buttons to push for heat. I know, right? Yep. You just got the wood. Now, Sherry, you chop your wood too. I know, right? Physically chop the wood to make more wood for the fire. LOL. No computer, no Wi-Fi, no TV. Boy, Sherry, you are ready, aren't you? Look at you being not what's it, EMF? You're non-EMF polluting. I know the animals got to feel a lot more happier too now that you don't have all that going on. Computers, TVs, Wi-Fi. Hmm. Yeah, I know that's got to be really cool. Yeah, Sherry, I'm proud of you on that. Now, one thing about it, Sherry, I do not have a microwave oven. I haven't used a microwave oven in over 6 years in the home. We don't have a microwave oven. Yep, we do have a gas range stove instead of electric stove. I like gas range, but I like wood burning better. Mm-hmm. Because I can use that thing whether if I pay DTE or not. Yep. Or consumer power. Yep. But yeah, we are moving into the right direction, Sherry. We are looking good. And yep, yep, we are really, really looking good. Hmm. Yeah. I have a friend of mine that went down there to Florida. He took his family there to Florida, Orlando, the big track rip-off vacation. Yeah, you gotta have some money to go to Orlando. I've never been. I've never been. Siri says I got rid of the microwave when I got rid of the TV. Exactly. Yep, exactly. Hmm. Yep. You are doing it right though, Sherry, I must say, Yep. And you have a better, healthier quality of life. You don't have to worry about all this pollution going on. There's blue light pollution. Things are going on. Things are constantly going off and going on. And this is why the average American is not resting very well, as you already know. When they're bombarding themselves with EMFs, yep, the electromagnetic frequencies, yeah, you know. I do got to upgrade my, I got to get one of those medallions that I can be able to put around my neck, though. There's some companies out there that do sell them, and it don't eliminate, but it cuts down a lot of the EMFs. It's almost impossible to get away from all that stuff. Even right now where I'm at right now. Sherry says my biggest problem living here is around. Okay, around. Okay, okay, round. Okay, okay. This problem is Roundup. Oh yeah, and other crap that keeps dumping on me. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Roundup. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people are. Yeah, didn't they have something on Roundup where they said if you had an old Roundup product that they wanted to pay a lot of money? All right, sorry about that, Sherry. I was interrupted briefly. They were trying to get me to trade in my vehicle for another car. They're taking buybacks right now. Yeah, I'm good on that. Hmm. Plus, I still owe. I owe. I owe. Off to work I go. Let me see here. Sherry says, I'm gonna read it again. The biggest problem living here, yep, is the Roundup and the other crap that keeps dumping on me. Yep. Sherry says, Texas man lost his 40 cattle in 2 years for ever chemicals. Man, man, that's jacked up. This is jacked up. And this is one of the main reasons as to the reason as to what makes Trump so popular. Because like I said before, we are in the process of getting stuff changed, turned around now. Hmm. Yeah, we really are. We're about to get stuff turned around, and we're gonna be looking good again too. We're gonna be beautiful, Sherry. Once again, we are gonna be beautiful in America. It's gonna go down. Yep, yep. It's going to go down. It's about to go down. Yep. But I know at least you're in a better place now, though, being away from all of what's the going ons here in the city. It's like being in prison. Yeah, like all the people here are coming back from training. Yeah, is this training? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's a guy that's gonna be coming over here doing the windows in a minute. So that's probably why you're gonna. He'll be coming around eventually. Yeah, they're getting the windows and stuff clean. You don't need your windows clean, do you? He got the big squeegee and everything. That tangerine was delicious. Yeah. But yeah, Sherry. Yeah. So we're gonna be looking good though too. I can't wait till I get some people calling. I mean, when I drop the link, they'll come up here live and here. Yeah, maybe Omega may do it. I'm not for sure if he will or not. I know people are concerned about their privacy. Like I won't even show myself, right? you know. uh-huh. Which I don't have a problem with it though, Sherry, showing myself. But you know, you know how that go. I'm still a private person. I'm like you guys. I'm a private person too. I'm learning things about the religion and stuff like that as well. I always knew about it. hmm Yeah. So there, that's cool. I got a friend of mine that joined on being a Messianic. Excuse me. Yeah, a friend of mine. I think. Yeah, I got a friend of mine that has. Let me see here. Sherry says, Rachel, my friend, just said, "Where? Okay, where is your face?" I know, right? Yes, my face is here. It's just that, yeah, I got to protect, a little privacy that I have. hmm Yeah. When things get better in this country, we're in the process of changing and turning things around. But as it get better, though, yep, yeah, yes, we know. I know, right? hmm I've been asked that so many times. Why do we don't see your face? hmm I just got an average face. I'm just an average. I just got an average face. This is some random black guy. Who was this random black guy? hmm I'm just some random black guy here. What do we know? Yeah, that's cool that you told your friend Rachel. hmm Yeah, that's cool. Does your friend Rachel own a farm as well, like a barn and things? Does she have that as well? Got the cattle thing going on, chicken farm, turkey farm, pig farm. Oh, she does. That's one thing about it though. You guys, if I was a farmer, I would know who all the local farmers are because you guys have a nice little community. Y'all really do. Yep, she makes maple syrup too. Oh, that's nice, boy. I love me some 100% maple syrup. Yeah, you guys have I can't even call y'all a small network. You guys got a large network. Like you already said, you guys know beekeepers. You know people that harvest maple syrup. Just put it in their tap in the trees and let this maple syrup ooze out. That's a beautiful thing, though. I mean, you guys, look at you guys. You guys are all connected, though. So and so is a farmer. You guys sit around and talk about farming stuff. Do y'all talk about farming stuff all the time, Sherry, or not so much? Do y'all talk a lot about farming? Probably get tired of talking about farming all the time, right? Or is it something in your blood that you just enjoy talking about? The farming and the animals? I guess the question would be, what's the best part about farming? Is it, yeah. Oh, yeah, we try not to. I know, right? Yeah, just like I don't like talking with other Uber drivers about Uber and Lyft. I don't like doing it. Yeah, but what are some of the best things about being a farmer? Yeah, what's some of the best things you enjoy about being a farmer? Sherry says everything's going on in the world. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, a lot of stuff going on there. You guys been attacked heavy. Yeah, you guys have been attacked heavy though. The way that they did the farmers here in America, there's no reason in the world, and you know this, Sherry. Hmm. There's no reason in the world that we had to rely on other produce coming out of Mexico, the majority, and other parts of the world here in America. There's no reason for it. Sherry says, knowing where your food comes from. I know you were going to say that. And that does make a lot of sense. The best part of being a farmer, knowing where your food comes from. When you're eating eggs, you're eating real eggs. The yolk is looking so orange, not that yellow tint, that crap. Mm-mm. You got the real brown eggs, the eggs that have a little off colored on them a little bit. I shouldn't call it off color, but they, the conventional eggs, they're all white. They're all, a real egg. It's the ones that has that orange color in the yolk. You know, yummy, yum, yum. I told you that a friend of mine has a chicken coop. She got a chicken coop. I think I told you that already. Yep, the chicken wire and everything. And yeah. Hey, Cherry, did I tell you I saw a hawk? I mean, not a hawk, but an owl. I've been seeing owls lately. Yep, they've been out there, especially at the airport. And I told you I did amateur photography. Um, I'm gonna have to go back home and grab my camera. I saw the owl today too. He's like, "Who?" I said, "You." You know, my little owl joke for the day. I'm not for sure if it's a horn owl. Which one is it? But it's stereotypical owl that you mainly see. I should say not stereotypical, common. Your your common owl. But yeah, I meant to get my camera and take some photos of that owl. I love taking photos of animals. Yeah, after Glade #1 says Michigan. Yes, we're over here in Michigan. Surrounded by 5 Great Lakes that look like oceans around here. Yeah, that's what will explain our weather here, especially in the wintertime with wind chill factors that drop all the way down. But the lake effect, is what we call it. What else is Michigan known for? Um, yeah, we have great water holes over here for fishing. You may see things like bass, smallmouth bass, big mouth bass. What else? What else do we have over there besides that? We have great golf spots. We have, let me see here, what else? The golf, the fishing. That's what brings a lot of tourists in over here alone, between the golfing and fishing. And we have some other things, hunting. You can go up north and hunt. You can hunt for bear, hunt for deer, the big buck deer, the big 8-point deers, and up. What else do we have over here? Let me see. Afterglade. Oh yeah, is okay. This is in Taylor, or are you filming? Okay, filming court or in the city meeting? Oh no, no, no. I'm just over here at the car dealership. I'm just waiting on my car to be fixed. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Now I'm over here getting my car serviced. So I said, you know what? I'll do a live. But it looked like it looked like you may know the area. You recognize probably some things. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Hey Sherry, we got another Michigan person in here. Are you still in Michigan? After Glade, are you still here in Michigan? Yeah, I love talking about Michigan. I grew up in Detroit ever since I was 3 years old. Motor City. Yeah, I've been here all my life. I've been in other places too, but yeah, I spent a lot of my life here in the summer, the winters here in Michigan. hmm Yeah, come on up. hmm Yeah, yeah. But other than that, though, yeah. After Glade, we were just been talking earlier. I've been bringing up stuff how we're headed in the right direction. Yeah, Afterglade says, okay, yes, I'm in Detroit. I've been here for over 20 years. I'm from New York, but my New York, okay, but NY sucks. You know what? You have the same story as I do after Glade. Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, New York when I was 3 years old. Yeah, Brooklyn, BK, home of Mike Tyson, Brownsville, Yep. I was, let me see, there's Bed-Stuy. That's where what, Chris Rock, let me see here. Yep. What is it? Jay Z, Marcy Post Projects. Let me see here. Who else? Yeah, Howard Stern, I think it is as well too. Yeah, Bed-Stuy. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come out of there, but still Brooklyn though. We still hold it down though. East New York, man. Originally, I still got relatives there too. Yeah. hmm I still miss a good New York pizza. But there's a place over here in Ann Arbor. It's called Joe's Pizza, the one out of New York. Theirs is pretty good pizza. Very close to like New York. Of course, ain't nothing gonna taste like New York pizza, but it's very close. The taste and everything, it'll remind you. When you get a slice there, nice like pizza slice. It's that thin crust pizza. Yeah, Afterglade says try because pizza in Lincoln Park. Uh, I know it's not the same though, man. I mean, I like. Don't get me wrong. Like Jets Pizza, it's a good pizza pie. Jets is pretty good. I like their sauce. Yeah, Jets Pizza is good. Let me see here. Domino's not so good. Little Caesar not so good. Um, Pizza Popular too expensive. Let me see here. What's another one here? Tormino's. Nah, I don't really like it. They're the home of the 24-inch round pizza. It's all right, but not my favorite. Yeah, Afterglade says, or Pizza Connection in Lincoln Park. BC's Pizza, right? Not because pizza, LOL. Okay, got you. BC's Pizza. I never had BC's Pizza. Thanks for clarifying that, man, for me. Everybody know I'll mumble and stumble a word in a New York minute, though, man. You know, but it's all good though. But yeah, BC's Pizza. I never had BC's. Um, is it good? Is it good or is it? You said try BC's Pizza. Okay, I will. When I'm in Lincoln Park, because I got a friend of mine that lives in Melvindale, so that's not far from Lincoln Park. I can get down on the Dixie and head down that way, and I'll just put it in my GPX, my GPS. Yeah, XS. Yeah. Afterglade says, I think it's one of the best yet. Okay. What you say rivals New York style pizza? Be honest, Afterglade now. You talking to a New Yorker. Yeah, got to find out. But I'm gonna take your word on it. If a New Yorker says that the BC's pizza tastes really good in Lincoln Park, I'm gonna take your word on it, BC's. I know who to come after if I don't like it. But I got a feeling I'm gonna like it. Yeah, Sherry, I'm gonna try it. Yep, yeah. Afterglade says, LOL, Detroit don't have anything on NY Pizza. I know that. Yeah, I know. But yeah, we gotta find. Well, you already know though. Afterglade, we have to have a alternative because we know we don't live in New York. They don't have. It's the water is not the same. That's why I didn't bring up. They don't taste like New York. Of course not. But Detroit has its own flair and favor on some things, and we do got some good food here though too. Outside of New York, we got some good food. Our food is better than Ohio food. That's for sure, man. I don't even like their pizza in Ohio. You know? Yeah, yeah. Man, welcome to the channel, Afterglade, man. I hope you stick around and so forth. Have you ever been here before? Or is this if you just stumbled across the channel? I'm curious.
Now, I'm just curious, man. All is welcome, though, man. All is welcome. Yep, we're all a Michigander. Sherry is a Michigander. Detroiter, I should say. We all here representing the D. Our good friend Omega, he's a Detroiter. Yeah, we got a lot of people. I be repping Detroit, man. I be holding Detroit down, man. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we got some great spots here. The Lions are looking good, even though we lost that last game, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, Afterglaze says, just scrolling, right? I do the same. Stop to say hi because I knew I saw Metro Detroit. That's how I get a lot of Detroiters. Detroiters know their landmarks where they are. You know what I'm saying? People know Detroit. Yeah, I'm just off of Michigan Avenue, man. Yeah, Michigan Avenue. It'll run from Detroit to Chicago. Exactly. Any Detroiter would know that. Yep, man, but that's cool though, man. Hey, Afterglade, we do on this channel. I talk a lot about, oh, I should say, we talk a lot about things that are happening that's going in a better. We're moving in a better direction now. And I was just saying that how how things are going to be picking up. I went in there earlier. I ain't got to go into it again, but we know that things are turning around for the better. We talked about the investments that's been made in America. We talked about the cryptocurrency and everything like that. We've been talking a lot of good stuff, man. We really have, man. But I'm glad to see you because I do the same thing. I scroll and I scroll and I scroll. I get tired of seeing they got an East Indian lady on there that's always shaking underneath the blankets. I don't know what's up with that, man. But or watching people sleep. I never knew that was a thing, man. Did y'all know? I mean, I know y'all know, but you get on some of these channels, people. I mean, they got a nice little audience too, just there watching them sleep. I said, what the, you know, who gonna want to see me sleep? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, man, but there's people that do it. It's not even put on either, man. Watching people sleep. I never knew that that was a thing, man. What else did they got on there, man? They got people on there with these weird plastic toys that look like food and stuff. It is just some of the weirdest things ever. People that's playing with like Play-Doh and all this other stuff. I never knew that that was actually a thing, man. And they have an audience. When you start talking about some real life stuff, people don't want to hear that, man. They rather be entertained, man. You know, Marie Antoinette said it best. Give them cake. It's true, man. Just give them cake. I'd rather have some pizza though. Ah, man, it's amazing, man. People sleeping. I never thought it was a thing, man. It's like watching people sleep. It's amazing. Man, Afterglaze says we should be talking about the copper mine being granted to Canada business. It's going to uh, percolate. All right, a few metric tons of runoff each year. Potential to kill off lake ecosystems. It's no surprising that Canada is doing this. This is word to me, but Justin Trudeau is stepping down, right? No, big shocker there. Uh, the woman that was behind that convoy up there back in COVID 2020, she's stepping down too. There's no big surprise of that. And so Canada is going to this copper mining business. It makes a lot of sense though because America is not carrying they behind no more. They're gonna have to look for other sources and things, even though it's gonna be bad. Yeah, Afterglade says no, it's happening in Michigan by Canada's big business. We'll see about that, man. We'll see about that because you already know 45 when he gets in the office, though, there's going to be a lot of changes. We're going to see if that's still going to happen. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see it because if it ain't benefiting America, it's like what 45 said: Americans first. It has to benefit us, man, not them. So those that gravy train days, I believe, after Glade is going to be over. It's just a matter of time, though, you know. But I believe that's why he's stepping down. After Glade says, "Oh, they already approved it." I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. I don't think it's going to be. I don't. Well, because here's the thing about it. You know, Trump got that 25% tariff, right? So here's the thing about it, though. He got that 25% tariff, which is going to bring revenue back here in America for a change, because the Canadians been ripping us off for a long, long time. That's going to keep it real, right? So it feels good to get some get back. Now I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but I still believe in this new administration that's coming in, where we're going to have more of a even playing field versus them, because they've been leeching us for a long time. Let's keep it real. Canadians been leeching America for a very, very long time, you know. Afterglaze says we've been keeping Canada alive for over 30 years. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We've been keeping Canada afloat for over 30 years. They never pulled their weight at all. They've been leeching us, even with the unfair that NAFTA thing, that unfair tariff things. Which, like you said, 30 years. It's the ding 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 ding. Can someone say Bill Clinton? He was the ones that set it up in the first place. It's going to keep it real, right? That whole NAFTA thing was a failed policy in the first place, because it benefited Canada and Mexico more so than us. You know, that's what we know, that the outsourcing happened, right? An influx of jobs started, not an influx, an exodus of jobs leaving out of the United States 30 years ago. Look at it. Look at where we are today. Just turned us into a service industry. Shit. We're gonna go ahead and big up this? Hell no. Sherry says, what about all the farmland China owns here? That's another thing that's about to be busted up, because now that we got 45 back in office, yeah, a lot of these Chinese that's over here, how they've been buying up a lot of infrastructure over here and everything, all that's about to stop. That's about to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we got a person, we got 45 that's already, and you guys already know it. He ain't taking no prisoners. He ain't taking no stuff, and people are already falling in line, or they got to ship out. You know what I'm saying? So with the illegals that are here, and I think a lot of them are illegal, to be honest. The ones that's been allowed to come over here and own up shit, you know what that means? If you're not a citizen, you don't have birthright citizenship, you got to be exported, deported out of here. So I think a lot of those farmlands that China owns, they're gonna have to give them up. So Trump stopped all that though. You know, John Deere, Hurley, all that stuff is staying here. You know, because yeah, you're right. Because they wanted to buy that too. You know, it's turning around. That's why, I put the channel around here saying that we're moving in the right direction though. And I honestly believe that a lot of them are over here illegal. Yeah, Afterglade says we have tons of illegals, especially in the Traverse City and Lewiston area. Yeah, exactly. You up there by Gaylord and things. I'm familiar with those areas and things. So yeah, yep. Afterglade says we watched them ship in by the buses. Yeah, they've been shipping them in. The illegals they've been sending them from Mexico. They've been put on these buses. They've been shipped into these other cities and these other areas, and they're gonna be shipped on out of here, because this is unconstitutional as well. Though you can't come in here and call yourself a citizen and be granted birthright citizenship. No anchor babies. Sorry, you got to be a citizen. You got to come here through the right pathway, and it will be rounded up. And it's so funny that you mentioned that, because Tom Homan is already on the case. As soon as he activate the military after January the 20th, they're going to be coming into these areas, and they might as well make it easier on themselves and just get on the buses, find their way up on out of here, because they have to do it. It ain't going to be pretty. So just go ahead on and do the right thing. Turn yourselves in now while you still can. because it's not like this deportation that's going to stop. There's nothing in our legal system that's going to stop that deportation. You think Trump cares? This is his second term. You know, yeah, this is his last term. You think he cares about running another term? He can't run no more. So he's going to do the best that he can for the next 4 years. He's going to get a lot of stuff done. There's going to be a mass deportation that the world, and as well as America, never seen to get these illegals up on out of here, because illegals are a drain on our society. They don't pay into our tax system. They don't. They're just leeching, just like Canada and Mexico have been leeching for years. So, what's the irony of that? For them being around just because cheap labor. They act like cheap labor, oh, yeah, because Americans don't want to do it. They act as if cheap labor is the be all and tell all. Yeah, for these corporations, but look at what it is. Because look at the construction, right? The construction workers, most of them are foreign, Latino especially. They're doing the work cheaper. This is where it's a drain on our society. It's a drain on the economy. They don't pay into it. They get paid, they send their money back to Mexico. They don't pay taxes. There's no way in the world that you should be given or granted birthright citizenship. None of this stuff, though. It is what it is. So that's what I'm saying, though. We are looking good, though, because this thing is going to be a thing in the past after Glade. We ain't got to worry about all this stuff much longer, because we're going to round them up. The Chinese illegal sleeper cells, they know about them too. We're going to round them up. After Glade says, well, to be fair, not one person in Traverse City is going to pick their own apples and cherries. Here's the thing about it. They got machines to do that. They really got machines to do that type of stuff. And these companies that have these orchards, they can afford to have those machines that do all those picking. Let's just keep it 100. Now they make it sound like everybody out there doing that harvesting, picking and things like that. If you got people that's cheaper that can pick them, why use the machines? But when you ain't got the illegals no more, they got to invest in on the machines. It's just how it is. Machines could do that. You know what I'm saying? There'll still be people there, but I agree with you though. But if if the jobs were more plentiful, right? Yeah, they got machines to do everything now. That's the thing about it. The misconception is that they make it sound like they don't even have these machines to do all this stuff. If they got a what's it called, the cotton picking machine, right? Remember before they had slaves to pick the cotton. I had my grandmother, I mean, not my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great great grandmother. They were cotton pickers. They picked cotton, right? But they got the machine to do that. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the thing though. It's called progress, right? But yeah, man, we're gonna be looking real good, man. The way that China, I mean, I'm sorry, Japan invested Everglade. You already heard the big news. $100 billion into our economy. 45 was going to hit them up for 2 billion, but the Japanese CEO invested in America, right? The AI technology, the tech here. It's going to be jobs because we need people here in America that needs to be trained to be able to take on and do these high skill paying jobs, right? Because with the high skill paying jobs, it's enough that you could be able to take care of oneself as well as your family. And Americans need to be trained, but they didn't give us that opportunity because you already know, like you said, 30 years ago, they turned us into, from a manufacturing, producing, over to a service industry today. This was done under Clinton's watch. Everybody know it. You know what I'm saying? One of the worst presidents, in my opinion. And there's other ones that's worse than he is. In fact, the worst president out of them all, if I were to say, it would be Biden. He is the worst, and Obama is number two. You know what I'm saying? So those are my worst. Actually, number one would be Woodrow Wilson. He would be the first. I got a dozen dirty pick on there. FDR, never liked him. I never liked Woodrow Wilson for selling the country out in the first place to the Federal Reserve Bank. Let me see here. There would have been Jimmy Carter. He was bad too. Couldn't stand Jimmy. Who else? There was the Bushes, junior, senior, and junior was bad. Then we got Clinton. Then we got after Clinton, we had Bush Jr. As I already said about him, we had Obama, Biden. The only one that's been about anything is the greatest president that we ever had was 45. Soon now he's 47. You know, and I stand on that with 10 toes down. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be looking real good though, man. We're headed in the right direction. We got a real man, an alpha male on top of that, right? That is driving the country and steering the country in a better direction. Yeah, Afterglade says Biden really was a bad, but Wilson was part of the 100 years plan and include Rockefeller's J.P. Morgan. Exactly. Can someone say creatures of Jekyll Island? So this is where all this stuff coming from. They were the architects that set up the Federal Reserve Bank, as you so well eloquently typed in there and said. Woodrow Wilson signed on it, right? And then you also had Rockefellers, J.P. Morgan, right? There was the German dude. What's his name? The one that got the hotel out there in New York. Yeah, wasn't he there too? Yeah, he was there at that meeting, that secret meeting that they have. This is what plummeted us in a situation. It's been tyranny ever since, because they've been every American. They created the Federal Reserve, 1913, right? This is why we've been underwater ever since, you know. And we are going away from that. We are being called a republic again. We're going away from the democracy, mob rule system over to a republic. And we the people are Republicans, but people don't even know the meaning of what a Republican is. That's the whole thing about it, you know, which forms the Union of the United States of America. Yeah, so you probably figured by now that you stumbled across a MAGA channel here. This is what it is, you know. So it's a beautiful, yep, but it's a beautiful thing. Okay, you're just doing a public service announcement. It's taking longer than it possibly can for all the people getting their car service because they got double booked and stuff. So I wanted to knock this out now before, because we start getting towards the holidays, man. It start getting hectic. But yeah, but you're right though, Everglade, man. So we are looking great, man. That's why I put these clowns on my list. As the worst president. Some of them are worse than all of them of all time. And as far as my vice president, Harris is the worst vice president we ever had in American history. She is the worst of it all. DEI hire, which means didn't earn it. She is the worst of them. And you can see what makes Biden's cabinet, what make him so weak, because his cabinet is weak. Look at all those DEI hires in their Rainbow Coalition and all. Look like Fruit Loops and all kind of crap going on. What's that Flintstone Pebble cereal going on up in there? Not qualified to do the job at all, man. You know what I'm saying? This is another reason though. Just to be able to sit up here and march and have all these old silly woke agenda type crap stuff. With much work, much is really going on for real, for real. So yeah, so that's the thing about it though. No, I say no for that. We are being corrected. Yeah, Afterglade says Harris is a joke. She never had an actual sentence that relates to anything that actually happens. Yeah, that's the only thing about it. And truthfully, and that's the truth to be told, the only reason that majority black women voted for her, and we all know this, is going to tell the truth. They voted for her because they thought that she was a black woman. They all they cared about is thinking was going to be try to do Obama 2.0. And one thing about it, she wasn't Obama. One thing about it, he was very charismatic. At least he can hold down a conversation. I give that to you. He was smooth. Obama was smooth. He's one of the probably the smooth, silk tongue presidents we ever have. But yeah, he was very smooth. Clinton was smooth. Those guys were smooth, but she wasn't that person. They were trying to build her up like she was, I mean, it wasn't no shocker of it. How you gonna sit up here and be shocked that she didn't win? Only an idiot would assume that, because they thought that she had all this big money and on these celebrities that she thought she was gonna get a ticket in there. We don't vote for celebrity popularity. You know what I'm saying? How can we relate to Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion and all these other people, George Clooney and all these people? How do we relate to them? They should have kept their big mouth shut, but they thought that the people were going to be dumb and stupid. We already know a lot of people on the left are not that bright anyway. They went for the okey doke, but we didn't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't fall for it. They did, but we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to see that. I told the person, man, if I would have betted on this, I would have made a little money. Because you could bet on the on the politicians. I would have made a little money. Yeah, Everglades says, Afterglade says, we don't relate to any rich elite. That's what I'm saying, though. When have we ever related to a big rich elite? We never have related to any of them. How can a rich elite, how can George Clooney, how can Beyonce, Jay Z, and all the rest of them, how can they, what do they know about politics? Oh, yeah, by the way, all the stuff they did was illegal. You know what I'm saying? It's called voting. You are not supposed to interfere in the voting process. This is called voter interference, and they all are guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? They should have kept a big mouth shut and just let it be what it is. The people have already chosen. This is one of the main reasons. This is why 47 have won what? The popular vote, the House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court. That shut a lot of they behind up. Facts are facts. We ain't got to sit up here and have to deal with this stuff no more. Critical race theory is is gone. Um, what's that? Transgender ideologies is gone. DEI hire is gone. All this stuff gone. We're gonna go back to the way it was. Critical race theory is gone, right? Political correctness, Me Too movement, all this type of stuff is gone out the window. It's gone. It's not gonna be a thing when 47, go get sworn in after inauguration and stuff. I may actually go there myself. I may go to the inauguration myself. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna drive up there myself and record it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. You know. So we are looking good though. We just got to get these illegals out of here. Non-existent. Yep. Yep. We got to get them. We just got to get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the illegals. We do that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they're a drain on our economy, a drain on our society. Look what's happening. And I'm not talking about the illegals. I'm not calling those guys criminals. I'm talking about the ones that came through the same way that are criminals, right? Look what ended up happening. Lakin and Riley and them would have still been alive right now, along with those other women and people like that. Being out here raped and murdered without. Look at what ended up happening. She was just out on the jog, and look what ended up happening. That could have been somebody's daughter out here. And they still trying to justify and hold this down. Those people over there in Illinois is mad as hell. All of them are red. All of them turned Republican. Chicago is a Republican city now. They don't rock with the left no more. Shoot, you may end up being in a fight wearing blue up there. You put blue on, tell my Kamala Harris, you get your head knocked off. They are mad about it. Brandon Johnson, you might as well call. He's another loser up there, another Democrat loser up in Chicago. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't did no different than what Laura Beetlejuice Lightfoot did, right? Because it's all about fooling the people, being a bribe, being on the take. And that old Prisker prick up there, that's the governor. He's a joke too. Oh yeah, what'd he say? Yeah, if you come from my people, you have to come through me. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I bet he won't be out there when it come down. Yeah, after Glade says, thank you, thank God, because Beetlejuice has to go. Yeah, Beetlejuice is gonna be out of there too. We don't need no Beetlejuice in politics. You know, that's a problem though. When you wearing the same pantsuit, the same gray pantsuit, they may as well be pinstripes like Beetlejuice, right? Got the raccoon eyes and everything like that. You know, I like the movie though. Michael Keaton, Beetlejuice. You know, tell me why she looking like Beetlejuice. You know, Laura Beetlejuice Lightfoot over here on some Beetlejuice stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which is worse, her or Whoopi Goldberg, between the two. And that show, The View, man, it's on its last legs, man. It really is. This stuff is on its last leg, man. Yeah, get him out of there. Get Whoopi Goldberg out of there. Get her out of there. Get Sunny, uh, that get her ass up on out of there too. Oh yeah, get her ass up on out of there. Get Joy Bay here out of there. I'll call her Bayhart. Get her out of there. You know what I'm saying? We need to go and get them out of there. I can't stand none of them. Anna Navarro, get her up on out of there too, man. Yeah, I can't even stand her accent, man. Supposed to be a conservative Republican. She's remind me of everything of a rhino. Get her out of there, Get them all off on there. We don't need no view anyway. I'm tired of these old gossiping hen shows. What purpose do they have other than just running around here gossiping about crap that they don't know nothing about? Leave the politics for people that really know what's going on. After after Glade says, "LOL." Yeah, people talk about appearances, and Beetlejuice was the worst. Yeah, Beetlejuice was the worst. Looking human on TV, our entire history is nuts. Exactly. Yeah, one thing about it is Beetlejuice was the worst thing. When I tune in on stuff and have to see Beetlejuice talk, I said this was the worst thing ever, man. Get her on out of there, man. She don't belong in there either. She here with Brandon Johnson, and he was. I knew when that guy got sworn in as the mayor, I said this clown wasn't never gonna be nothing anyway. You know, they over here having these weekly, daily, meet up at the city hall and city council type stuff. Look at the stuff. I mean, it's just a joke, though. They don't give a damn. Look at how the Democrats shitted on their own voter block. Their voters is like crap. They said we're investing in on illegals. They protected more than illegals. They got them staying over there at the Ritz Carlton, over there at the they're up there staying at the Pritzker hotels and all the rest of them. They don't give a damn. They over here got set aside programs for these illegals, $2,500 a month, right, off of our taxpayer stuff. And we supposed to sit up here, oh yeah, fuck, effort political correctness, man. This is nuts and crazy, man. This is some crazy stuff, though, man. How you done shit it on and turned your back on the people, man. This is some crazy stuff, man. We got to put up. Ain't nobody putting up with it no more. I tell you that though. Beetlejuice, Brandon Johnson, the Alderman, all of them got to go up there in Chicago too. One good thing about it, the blacks up there are all turned red. Every last one of them is Republican. They don't rock with the Democrats no more. That's a fact. You know. Too bad that situation. They so stupid up here in the Detroit area, though. They still vote against their better interests. You know what I'm saying? Houses in the dilapidated neighborhoods, underserved communities, right? Disenfranchised communities still got a Harris Wall sign on the front. I'm saying, are you kidding me? I did a video months back about this. I rode through one of the worst areas of Detroit, over there in Highland Park, right? Condemned neighborhoods, boarded up, annexed off, bunch of weeds, underserved neighborhoods, and there's many of them. Look at Brightmoor. Look at all these areas, right? There's underserved communities over there, though, right? They still vote against their best interests. They over here, they scared about 45 more, so they should be afraid of the system, people that they voted for, put them there in the first place. Ain't that something? This is nuts, man. This is some crazy stuff, man. Shoot, holler at your boy, they can't touch me, You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of crap that we got to deal with. Detroit City Council is a joke. You know what I'm saying? They always have been. It always have been. Because they should be doing way better, but they can't. Look at it. Look at them. They turned their backs on them, man. You know. You can't blame this on 45. This was way before 45 ever came around, man. Let's keep it real. But we're going in a better situation now, I'll tell you that much, man. Because we got real strong alpha male, masculine leadership for a change. So we don't need no wishy washy. They can't speak, can't talk. trying to run these and trying to push these old policies, trying to push this crap onto the people. We weren't going for it, man. We were not going to go for it. Nope. Mm-mm. And I'm glad we didn't go for it either. We are not going for it, ladies and gentlemen. No, sir. No, ma'am. We are not going to go for it. We don't have to. So yeah, man. But it's good to have you in here though, Afterglade, man. We just over here, man, just been rapping about what's gonna happen and everything like that, man. I remember I used to get some snowflakes in the car, man. Real snowflakes though too, man. They be all upset, they be triggered. Not so much now though, man, because they know they don't got no power no more. And like I said, I be wearing my MAGA cap and things like that. I got a dark MAGA cap too. I got a crimson red one. I got a dark one. I'm gonna get the white one with the gold lettering. I'm gonna get the gold one with the white lettering. I'm gonna get the Elon Musk one, and I rock with them. I do. I met Don Jr. I got photos with me and Don and things like that. I met Trump's original campaign coordinator, Corey Landowski. I met him and things like that. I do plan on going to the inauguration as well too. I want to meet Trump, shake his hand too, and tell him what a great job he's doing and everything like that. So yeah. You don't tell all the things that he would done for celebrities, people, NAACP. He done a lot of stuff for blacks alone, and stuff like that. There's a whole list of things I can run down what Trump did, you know. So yeah, that's all in that. We don't need no wishy-washy, weak leadership. Biden has to go. He is going though, and things like that. Man, who has dementia and allow him to be a president, right? And things told him to step down instead of impeaching him. At least they could have impeached. They could have pulled the 25th Amendment to get Biden out of there. That would have made Kamala the president, right? I'm kind of glad that it did. I'm kind of glad it went the way that it did, man, because that's what I said. It must be a God, man. It is a God. We know it is. Ain't no must be. It is a God, boy. Even God said God is sitting around right now looking at this dodo Harris. Man, he was even saying, no, we can't have her as vice president. No. Yeah, I got to do something though. We got to keep Biden in there. And that's why I said keep him in there because we don't need here. Harris is worse than Biden. He has dementia. You know what I'm saying? He worse than I mean, she's worse than he is. Nobody don't want to see that. You know what I mean? No. And then she's still nuts trying to get out here and run. Are you kidding me? Running from what? What's she gonna run for? No way. Mm-mm. I can do stand-up comedy, political comedy. I should do that one day and talk about the lunacy that's in our political parties and stuff like this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. I don't rock with them anyway. I never did. I'm one of the few that could say I never did, Sherry. I never rock with them from day one. New. I am a registered Republican, not a Democrat. No, no way. Yeah, but yeah, I guess the car will be ready pretty soon, dog. This is a wonderful way. I can do a live at the same time. I know most of the time you see me driving around in my car, but yeah, you guys are gonna see some great stuff though on the channel, because like I said, I can drop that live. I can drop that link down. Man, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, though, Sherry. I'll be able to do that. I'm gonna have all kind of people on the show. I want the farmers to show up like yourself. I want people when I really get people that are talking against what's going on. Yeah, that'd be cool too. We're gonna be talking about a lot of fun things, though. Yeah, Sherry says same here. Yeah, yeah, Sherry, you can get on there and promote your stuff and everything like that. I don't care. It's all good though. Yep, you can go on there and things and say what you got to say. Yep, that'd be cool though. That'd be nice. Yep, I am set up now though. Yep. You're gonna say, man, his layout looking more professional now. Yeah, I'm looking more professional. Even though I may sound professional, but at least I can say I can look professional. There you go. So yep, so I'll be doing that. And we got my intro. I got my little background music too. I chose some pretty easy listening music that I have selected. I'm gonna have it down real low. If it bothers anybody, I can turn it off because I know some people that can't have too many things going on. Yeah. So I'm gonna have that going on, and what else? Invite people up. Have that. Um, when people get on the channel, they'll see where it says some random guy. You may see the Trump cap up there. Um, I do that too. I got to trigger some people though. I can't help it. It's just a troll in me. you know. hmm Yeah. So other than that though, yeah, we are looking good, Sherry. Though for what we had to come from, and now that we're gonna be doing better. Yeah. Sherry, did you get your Christmas shopping out of the way? Did you uh did you get all your Christmas shopping and stuff? And things. Wait a moment, Sherry. I'm sorry. I just called myself Sherry. You ain't got to comment on that. I just called myself. I'm so used to saying it. Are you ready to celebrate Hanukkah, Sherry? Sorry about that. Oh man, I feel foolish. Well, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Messianic celebrate Christmas because they're the ones that believe in Jesus, Yeshua. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I had it right. Yep. So are you going to be celebrating, Sherry, or how does that work? You may have to educate me on that a little bit. hmm I know you guys are the ones that okay. I don't do Christmas. I know, right? I understand. I understand, though, Sherry. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Well, we already know factually Jesus was never born on the 25th of December anyway. Now that I do know, but yeah. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. I hear you, Sherry. Oh man, yeah. You gonna celebrate Christmas? Yeah. I haven't celebrated in years, to be honest with you. I haven't celebrated Christmas in years. Um, Not as much as a Christmas tree up because yeah, religious reasons why I didn't do it and stuff. But Sherry says no. I'm hint. What's it? I'm what's that? Hiding till the pagan holiday is over. Yeah, you celebrate Passover. Yeah, I got you. Yep. Afterglaze says I live not too far from Highland Park, Michigan. Yeah, yeah, Everglade. I mean Afterglade. Yeah, I did a video, man. I did a video. I narrated it. I went up there in Highland Park. I used to live in Highland Park. I used to live on Second Afterglade. Yeah, I stayed on Second over there. You know where Second Street is? You got Woodward and you got Palmer Park. You know those little there is those townhouses over there, and across the street is a non-denomination church, and then on the corner used to be a Mormon church over there. And this was back in the 90s though when I was there. Sherry says he was born during um, Sukkot. During Sukkot. Now, what is Sukkot, Sherry? You got to educate me. Sukkot, because I'm not that versed on Messianics and all that stuff. I'm not really versed on all that. You have to help me out. hmm Yep, but Highland Park, man. I lived over there, man, and it's actually it was bad then. I think it's much worse now and stuff like that. But yeah, I stayed right over there. Man, I was all up there in the Highland Park, down there on Hamilton Street, going towards downtown Detroit. Then I rode through a couple of those neighborhoods around there. Weeds boarded up. What used to be a national bank over there. You probably remember. Well, you say you've been there for like 20 years. Back in the days, though, after Glade, used to be a Sears over there, right down there on Hamilton, a long time ago. After Glade says a firm handshake and a steady voice is what all men should be putting forward. Yeah, exactly. And I believe that we are going back with that firm handshake and a steady voice. Yeah, because we definitely need that. We've been missing that in a long time. That's how business used to be founded up on a firm handshake and a steady voice. That's how men used to get down doing business a long time ago. And I'm looking forward to us coming back to that day because it's already here now. Things are already changing, though, you know. We done got rid of the Rainbow Bright Coalition and all that type of crap, all that bull crap stuff, all that woke agenda stuff. I'm so happy about that, man. Where men are gonna be men again, you know, instead of this male toxicity crap stuff. What that mean, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So get on up and stretch again. Yep. So that's exactly what we're doing, man. We're going back to those good old days. It's only two genders, one male, one female. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Because we don't prescribe to that stuff around here on this channel. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're going back to the when men were men and women were women, and they were loving it too. Yep, that's exactly what we're going back to those good old days. Yep, we're going back to those good old days. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. We are going back to those good old days and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. A lot of great things. We got great. It's looking good. Yeah, we're looking good, and we're gonna have the American anthem back in the schools. Looking forward to that too, and stuff. Pledge allegiance to the flag. That's gonna be there as well, and we're gonna be loving it. And we're gonna uphold the Constitution. We're gonna love that too. We're gonna learn to love it. For those that don't love it, they're gonna learn to love it. Yep, because that's what we were founded on. You know, we're gonna bring that back too. Yep, we need that. We need to bring back civility, and we need to bring back accountability, responsibility. It's on the way. Don't you smell freedom? Don't you smell that freedom right now? Freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It shall be here in America once again, where all people are created equal. You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. A lot of the blacks will see it though. They don't think so, but they're gonna smell it too. This is for everybody, not just the set few. Afterglaze says Trump has supported blacks since '88 or so. Yeah, he really has. So, and we all grew up. We have watching him do it. We did. In fact, since Trump denouncing of Epstein and told Epstein to get out of out of NY. Yeah, yeah. I talked about that yesterday with Epstein. I talked about that a few times. Um, Epstein visited Trump in Mar-a-Lago. I think that's what Trump said. And Trump already knew what he was about. He told him to get the hell on out of here in so many words because nobody is going to be supporting no pedo, you know. Epstein, Epstein Island. He got a lot of people on that island. They were messing around. You already know, like Prince Andrew, the Clintons, to name a few. Who else was? There was a lot of people on that island, man. And Trump has the information on that. He has a little black book list of all those people on there. It links to Diddy, Pizzagate, all that stuff linked together, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going down, and they know it too. That's why Biden had to give out all those pardons. He's trying to pardon these people. I don't think it's going to be enough though to protect them, though. Um, and things like that. Then that's all. That's why Obama already is burned. Obama can't come into the black community no more and try to talk that crap and stuff because we're not going for it though. Him and Michael Michelle Obama, they ain't got nothing. Nope, not at all though. You know, this is truth telling here, man. We stand on truth.
You know, are you guys on Truth Social? I'm just curious. If you ain't on Truth Social, you should be on there. You're doing yourself a great disservice not being on Truth Social. You should get on there after Glade because everything on Truth Social, you're gonna find Trump posts on there all the time, and you're getting the real news, not this secondhand stuff that you're getting. It's coming. Right. I follow him, right? That's why when I read what he be talking about, I have access to it right away. And I'm on X too. I'm on X and I'm on Truth for Social, and I post on there quite often. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's what you want to do, man. You guys that are just coming in right now, we've been talking about how we are being, we're actually going back in the right direction right now in this country and things like that. So we already talked about the New Deal. Japan have donated $100 billion into the AI technology here in America. That's which is going to create new jobs. When 47 assumes power, we're going to be seeing a great awakening that's already been happening right now. No matter what the naysayers have to say, we're talking about factual things that are true that's going to be good and better for everyone, not just a few people, because we already know that Trump is battling against the deep state. And guess who he has backing him up? It's the American people. The American people, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're going back to a republic, not a democracy, but a republic. And we are going back under there, and we're going to do so. And Truth Social, you guys should be downloading. You guys should be members of it. You guys should sign up. It's free. Therefore, you can get access to the news. You ain't got to worry about propaganda. You ain't got to deal with what's her name? You ain't got to deal with Joyless Reed and what's her name? Rachel Maddow. You ain't got to deal with any of them, right? You can be able to get the news, get the real information instead of secondhand stuff. Sherry says, "I'll check it. I'll check out Truth Social. I've been following them from day one." So it's a lot easy for you guys to sign up. I had to be on a wait list to get on there because so many people were signing up on Truth Social. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the countermeasures. Y'all remember when 45 got kicked off of Twitter when Twitter was Twitter? Guess what? They started their own social media thing, and it blew up because I followed him on there. I was like, the hell with Twitter. Now I went back when what's his name, Elon Musk took it over, and those are the two that I have. You know what I'm saying? So yep. So that's what I recommend. Get on Truth Social, just download that for free, use that, and yet where you get the first hand information right there. Now I appreciate you guys listening, following me and stuff like that. You guys, like I said, um, I can drop the link, not right now because I'm on my cell phone, but I have the capability now, ladies and gentlemen, where I can accept people where you can actually hit the link, come on the show, and then you can be on camera and not be on camera, and we can have a conversation. And I'm able to do that now. But you will know when I'm able to do that because the screen is going to look different than what it is now, and things. So you can be able to come on there. I'm gonna screen you. Make sure you're coming on there and not trolling, and then we'll have a conversation because I'm able to do that now. I stream on other services as well. There's going to be besides YouTube. I'm also on X. I'm also on Twitter X. And then what else I'm on? I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitch, and I'm also on Kick. So I'm gonna have all those social medias where I'm able to stream into those simultaneously when I do my lives for real, and things. And then I'm gonna leave a link down below later on about the crypto thing because I told you guys though the Pi Network one is about to blow up. That's the one there. Now it's an app that allow you to mine from your own cell phone. No more needing big heavy computers and GPE graphic cards and running up your utilities. You can download this app. It's called Pi Network. And I'm gonna send you my information, where you guys can be able to sign up under my name, and we all mine together just from the tap of your cell phone. And while that's going on in the background, you're mining for your own Pi coin and things like that. They are gonna change cryptocurrency. I believe it's gonna blow up. I really do. And things. So that's what's going on as well with the Pi network and cryptocurrency and things like that. So what else is going to go on? We talked about Justin Trudeau already, how he is stepping down, which is a good thing. And stuff like that, because he couldn't convince Trump to get rid of the tariffs and stuff. And like I said before, we already talked about it earlier. Canada has been ripping us off for over 30 years. So now they got to pull their own weight. And since they don't want to be part of the United States, I mean, we just let them be Canada or whatever, but they need us more than we need them, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because we are the biggest consumer of Canadian products than vice versa. We have way more of the population they do, and we have the greater of the economic system than they do. So therefore, we don't need them like that. Now, either they play ball with us, or they can keep starving over there with those high taxes and everything. Though ain't no country better than the United States of America. We them boys over here, and the women too. But over here, we are America here. So that's what I'm talking about. 25% tariffs are fine. We're gonna be okay with it. You guys keep saying, "Oh, yeah, the price is gonna go up." No, it's not. It's not gonna go up. And those tariffs will stay there, because he also put those tariffs there to tell Canada and Mexico to get rid of your illegal problem that you have over there. They got a problem with illegals, right? And then also with those illegals, what are they doing over there? You know what I'm saying? What are they doing over there where they're coming over here, causing, making a ruckus, right? So this is why they got to clean up. They got a lot of clean up that they got to do if they want to get our business. And if they don't do it, those tariffs will stay in place. So Canada, Mexico, they're already conforming. You know what I'm saying? So, um, we don't need anybody. We don't need them. They need us. It's about time that Americans start feeling American and prideful again. You know what I'm saying? This is the red, white, and blue. Canada have a right to exist as a country, but they would benefit up under our umbrella than on their own. They ain't doing so well over there. Glad it sucks to be a Canadian right now, I tell you that much. I wouldn't want to be no Canadian. All those high pricing and stuff like that. Shoot, you think I'm envy of a Canadian? No. They've been blood sucking us for a long time. And we ain't going for it no more, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going for it no more. Mm-mm. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, Sherry, we looking real good. We are going back in a step of the right direction. We're going in the right direction, not the wrong direction. We got real man masculine leadership, real alpha male right now, instead of this wishy-washy punk of a president, weak. Well, we ain't got that no more, weak vice president. Don't know they front from their back. Don't know, they think down is up and up is down. You know what I'm saying? Some clowns, the clown show, That's what they should call it, the clown show. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, we looking real good though. Yeah, Sherry, we looking real good, y'all. hmm America gonna heal itself. We're gonna have communities again. Wait, the blacks are gonna see it. They don't think so, but they are gonna see it. Yeah, they're gonna see it. When we say everybody, we talking about everybody. When they get rid of the Federal Reserve, they gotta pay taxes no more. They're gonna see it. That's a beautiful thing right there. This is how you create wealth. This is one of the easier ways to create wealth, where you ain't gotta be subject paying taxes no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be able to have a free market again. This is what make America great again. This is what it's all about. You know, everybody want to come here. Everybody ain't going to these other places. Everybody ain't going to Canada and these other places. They come over here to America. 'Cause they know that over here you can be doing half. Exactly. Yeah, Sherry. So other than that, though, yeah, look like my My battery is dying, and I didn't think to bring my charger with me. So yeah, Sherry, I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have to end this live right now until later on, and things though, because I definitely want to test my. I want to get some people on the live for later on, and that way I can have you guys on here. You could talk about your farm only if you want to, Sherry. Only if you want to. I'm not forcing you, but only if you want to. You want to come on there and talk about the firm and the A2, because I think Sherry, you have a lot of stuff interesting to educate people and to tell people and stuff. So if I put the invite down, and only if you want to come up, you can, you know, and things. So I think they'll be interested in hearing what you got to say. Y'all always hear my voice, but I don't never get a chance to hear you guys' voices. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after Glade, hopefully you'll come back, and it look like you have come back. But yeah, after Glade, you're more welcome, man. I've been repping Detroit ever since I created this channel, man. Hmm. Yeah, so that's cool, man. You're more welcome. It's good to have like-minded people, man, that come into the chat. Because I officially dubbed this live this channel as a MAGA channel, and we are MAGA Republicans, and we support one another. We stand by the Constitution. We stand by the good old American values, and it's all good. And that's what I stand by. And that is never going to change. As long as we have real strong, masculine male leadership that's at the helm, we are, yep. Sherry says, right, exactly. And that's what we've been missing for a long time, bringing accountability and responsibility back to the good old United States of America, because we've been missing it for so long. This is why a lot of people respect Donald Trump. They don't respect Joe Biden. They don't respect Kamala Harris. This is the only people that Putin, Xi Jinping, Kim Jong Un, they respect real male masculine energy, masculine leadership. They do not respect these other clowns at all. Get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? They're on their way out. Look at the ruckus that Biden did for the first 4 years being in office. He practically tore this economy apart. Look at him, illegals that's over here. This is shameful, right? There's nothing good that comes good out of his administration at all. The Biden administration has been nothing but a blunder. It's been a disaster from the start. And the people were under the misconception that things were going to get better. It wasn't. It got worse. You know. So we ain't got to worry about that no more. That leadership is out the door. You don't have to worry about pride and all this other stuff. You ain't got to worry about all that kind of crap. It's all going out, woke agenda, all that's gone. We ain't got to deal with that no more. We ain't got to deal with any of that no more, I would say that political correctness, we ain't got to deal with that no more. Yep. When men can feel like they're being men again, a good firm handshake and a nice firm voice. Firm handshake, masculine men is on the rise again. I love it. Being a masculine male again is a beautiful thing. I'm so happy about that though, Sherry. Sherry says, well, you have a blessed day. You too, Sherry. I'm about to head on out of here after Glade. I'm about to end this live. I appreciate you guys for coming on and rocking out. Um, as I'm almost should be finished with my vehicle, but guys have a joyous, a joyous, excuse me, a joyous, blessed, wonderful day. And I know I'm gonna see you guys later and things. So you guys be sure to check out the live later on. And I'm gonna try to come back on here later on today. And after Glade, when I drop the link, you're more welcome to hit the link, come up there, and you can actually talk instead of typing all the time. So that's only if you want to. You guys want to. You ain't got to do it, but I'm able to do that as well. All right, you guys have a blessed one, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. All right.